And our most advanced safety system.
What's up? So, Penguins, Golden Knights. Oh yeah. Never go wrong with the Vegas game. Can never go wrong with a Golden Knights home game. So, always entertaining, no matter the final score, no matter who wins. It's just always fun watching Vegas play at home and watching the away team too as well. So, I've watched a couple Vegas away games, but I've watched mostly home games, and I've pretty much enjoyed every single one of them, except Game 7 of the 2019 playoffs. But oh wait, no, that wasn't home. That was in San Jose. What am I thinking? But called it.
Yep.
Called it.
Soggy biscuit.
So, like I was saying, Ashton, I've seen a lot of home games for Vegas, and I've enjoyed all of them. And I've seen away games. I've only seen like a few Vegas away games, and that one against San Jose, Game 7. I just realized we were in San Jose, so that's not a home game. But the Game 7, that was just crazy witnessing that. But I mean, other than that, all of the home Vegas games I've seen have been really entertaining. The last Vegas home game I saw was against the Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs took the win in a shootout. They won 4-3. So we'll see. I'm sure the Penguins are gonna be a pretty good matchup for the Knights tonight. I'm expecting a pretty I'm expecting a good competition between these two teams, Pittsburgh Penguins and Vegas Golden Knights. So both pretty good teams. So I'm assuming that's going to be a pretty entertaining and interesting game here. So that starts at 10, and it's only 9:44, so we still got some time. But yeah, so I'm surprised Evan hasn't joined yet. I sent him the link a couple times on Discord, so we'll just wait and see. Before we do anything else, let's just.
It's not as strong as I thought it was going to be, which is actually nice. The feta ice cream and the pears have me sort of thinking of this tradition in New England of serving apple pie with a slice of cheddar cheese. And so for my dessert, I make caramelized pear tartlet with blueberry coulis and a salted chocolate espresso mousse. I'm taking a risk making this pear tartlet. I have to get in the oven quickly, or
so as we can tell, let's see if this works.
I need to figure out blueberry ketchup. Here. It's very acidic, and it needs a little bit of brightness. It needs some freshness.
Let's talk about blueberry ketchup, shall we? It has
Perfect.
Maybe the texture of ketchup, and that's about as ketchup-izzy.
Yeah, I'll take it. Look, thank you, Chris.
Perfect.
Let's talk about blueberry ketchup. It doesn't taste like ketchup. It does, however, have some vinegar, so it's much more savory.
It's taking my lines. And
Okay.
even better.
So as you can tell, we got these games right here. So obviously the Red Wings, a good win in Buffalo. They took it in overtime, 3-2. And then obviously the Avalanche, I said earlier, they beat the Wild in a shootout 4-3. Coyotes beat the Canadiens 5-2. And then I streamed the Sharks and Kings game. That was a great game, 6-2. Timo Meier with 5 goals. It's insane. And then the Kraken game, the Kraken won in a shootout. And then currently the Flyers are losing to the Islanders 3-1. So Islanders have a 2-goal lead. And then Blues 4, Predators 2, with about 13-ish minutes to go in the second period. So, and then obviously Penguins and Knights. So I'm expecting a good matchup tonight, like I said earlier. So yeah, I'm excited.
So what's like the concept of your dish?
I'm excited for this game.
To go a little bit sweet, a little bit
And
savory.
yeah, so
So I'm making like a chocolate mousse with those espresso beans that were covered in chocolate, and then feta ice cream. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. Hey, Mimi, how's it going over here?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Curious to know how you're gonna use that feta cheese ice cream.
Basically, what I'm making is a creme anglaise because I thought it was kind of already a
Got
similar
it.
flavor line.
Don't you typically use like yeast for zeppoli, so you gotta kind of let it
You can,
do its
yeah.
thing?
I'm gonna say a good prayer here today. See what
Like the
happens.
zeppoli gods.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck. Looking
Thank
forward
you.
to tasting dessert.
To make my creme anglaise, I'm gonna combine the feta cheese ice cream with the blueberry ketchup. Adding that blueberry ketchup is gonna add the right amount of tartness into that feta ice cream to tone it down a little bit.
Mimi has definitely befriended the fryer.
Yeah.
I'm feeling she leans a little heavily on it, but
3 rounds of frying food is way too much. Yeah.
Ooh. I give Nemo a side eye and I realize he's doing tarts, and I'm like, okay, Nemo, pulling out all the stops, my man. Also, a very hard thing to make in a short amount of time and under pressure.
I pulled a pair of tarts out of the oven. The edges are maybe a little bit darker than I want.
Oh, a little dark. Hold on. 2 of them are a little dark. That's okay. No needs for it. Ooh, it could dark everywhere, actually.
less than 5 minutes to go, chefs.
Heard that?
This is for $10,000. I'm definitely thinking back to Mimi's grilled pizza dough. If I make a mistake like that, I'm definitely gonna get chopped.
I'm on the hunt for an uber-talented entrepreneur to run my
Apparently-
next Chicken Guy franchise.
Oh, hopefully I get to win this.
apparently there's gonna be a new spin-off show. It's called Tales of the Walking Dead. And apparently Tyrese will be returning. So I'm not sure. We'll see about that. That'll be cool to see. Yeah. That's been a long time. Tyrese, remember Bob? Freaking the prison and everything. I miss the old show.
So, Mom, what do you think?
I wish Evan was here.
Hurry into Mattress Firm's new bed, new you sale. Shop top-selling mattress brands at unbeatable prices and get up to 50% off, like Sealy starting at $224.99 or Sleepy's at $159.99. In stock for immediate delivery, only at Mattress Firm.
I love her yogurt with chunks of fruit that I can chew. Gorgonzola yogurt with fruit chunks and nice texture too.
Your taste is indescribable. So instead of putting it in words, we're putting it in a store full of things that are so you right now and the you you're becoming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle, your personalized store. We're so you.
With my hectic life, you'd think retirement would be the last thing on my mind. Thankfully, Voya provides comprehensive solutions and shows me how to get the most out of my workplace benefits. Voya helps me feel like I got it all under control. Voya, well planned, well invested, well protected.
Can Dove stop 98% of daily hair damage? Sandra treats one lock of hair with Dove. Glowing areas represent hair damage. Dove precisely
I will
repairs,
for
so there are
sure
almost no
see
signs of
the
visible
thing about
damage.
The Walking Dead,
Dove
like the
Intense
show,
for
like
hair. Number one
it's
beauty
just
brand not tested on
like
animals.
it was good, but it's just like I just got sick and tired of not having Rick on the show. Like Rick's just like he's what started. How could you have a show be based around that one? That's basically why it just a lot of people stopped watching it. It's just you had that show based on it's ever since the start. It was from Rick's point of view. It was he was the main character of the show, and he was the leader of the group, and it was from his journey, and then he leaves, and then they tried to focus it from other people's, and it just didn't really work out like as well as. I mean, it's still not bad, but. And then there's supposed to be the Rick Grimes movies, and I don't know when they're supposed to be coming out with those. I heard they were like going to work on them, but the COVID stuff like pushed it back and stuff. Because I want to see that. That'd
Now
be cool.
Spectrum Mobile, if you get 2 or more lines, it's just $29.99 a month each. $29.99, and you get everything.
And then this new spin-off show, I'll probably watch it. I stopped watching Fear the Walking Dead like season 4-ish, season 4 or 5-ish. I stopped that like
Like to me, I thought
And
that
John,
was pretty
that
good.
one, that what?
I thought that was good. Like the
It-
first year, two, you know.
It was
years,
the
that
first
was
couple
good.
seasons, and then like and then that one John guy, he died. That one John,
Yeah.
he died. It's like, yeah, there's no point.
I have a cast iron kettle that'll sit on top of that and
Yeah.
releases water.
Yeah, that's good. Somebody mentioned that to me, but like I said, the moisture and then just an air purifier itself, like a bigger one. We had a little one over there, but that we need something bigger.
Get your first
Somehow.
for $1.79 a meal using offer code TZ179.
I look at the pear cards, they're a little burnt on the edges, but it's definitely better than having a soggy raw dough, like Mimi's raw dough situation. I have to just go with the density Mimi.
Okay, chefs, 2-minute warning right now.
I taste the Zeppelin. I don't really taste the pear, so I'm gonna create a raspberry pear combo to really highlight the pear ingredient.
Nemo, what do you got in that food processor? Almonds and then with the espresso beans in there already.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
This round feels a little bit more hectic. Cooking desserts, it's not my day-to-day activity.
Here we go, chefs. Final seconds of the final round. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Nice job. Did you make beignets?
Like a Zeppelin. Everything's there. The Zeppelins look crispy. Maybe not my best dish aesthetically plated, but I know my flavors are.
I was just about to
Happy with
ask
it.
where
I
you were,
wanted to
Evan.
push it
So
a little bit and show the judges
on your
that I can
PC?
cook all the way through, and then this dessert is definitely worth $10,000.
Evan. No answer is also fine.
Chef Mimi and Chef Nemo.
Give me a second. Okay. Let's see here. So let me just go to fantasy.
Ice cream, pears, blueberry ketchup, and chocolate-covered espresso beans. Chef Nemo, what do we have?
So we have a caramelized pear tartlet with a blueberry and ketchup coulis, salted chocolate, and espresso mousse.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
First of all, a lot of good, delicious things happening here. The mousse specifically is just really well done. And now we know or guess that there was that are involved here, but there's a really pronounced
alright.
saltiness to it.
No, it's fine.
Here, more basket and make a cohesive
Ready,
dish.
ready, I'll be Ashton.
This dessert.
What?
I agree with Chris. But the mousse was really decorative, rich, texture on top. The kinds of tart came out.
That's what we hear.
So currently, here's the
The way
fantasy
Ashton
scores
looks.
for our fantasy league. So Danny currently holds a 35.5 to 22.9 lead over me. Surprise! Wow, that's Campbell River Warriors
Oh my
is winning 55.5 to 6.5. Okay, nice.
New Jersey.
Hans is winning 59.1 to 16.
Surprisingly.
You are winning 29 to 26, Ashen, and then lastly, Toronto Cardinals 33.5 to 24.7. So hopefully,
You make your own logos?
no. Well, you could basically, but
Oh.
there's a lot of like default like you can choose from. I just
Yeah.
searched up mine like a gladiator. So listen. So I do have some players playing like during the Vegas game that like I have like Pittsburgh and Vegas players that aren't going to be playing until like 10. So maybe I can generate some points during that. If not, I'll just have to try to get some points tomorrow and throughout the week. So,
Yeah.
but it's a slow start for the Saskatoon Gladiators right now, unfortunately. It's okay. It's okay. Still got the whole week. It's only Monday.
Fresh blueberries, fresh pears, maybe sauteed them quickly. I agree, but I like the texture of it. It's like palatable. Really good move.
Chef Mimi, thank you.
Eat.
Set of the scarf. Press
Eat up.
creativity, the judges will consider every
Ready?
point you cook. Thank you, chefs.
Here's the little problem.
What?
I'm not gonna do that.
I really love the cooking that these two chefs have done today. I really like Nima. He started
Huh.
gave my son a look up.
But
He's
no,
like,
it's fucking fine.
I
Garrett.
thought the salad was good, but it was balanced. I thought it was sharp and flavored.
Hey, Jarrett, you're gonna take 20 minutes to decide to lay out of the fucking stream?
Actually, out of the two first boards,
With the headset, I can't.
Evan, I wish we could play like Sea of Thieves after, but I don't have a controller. So
Yes, sir.
what, Evan?
What is this, like, what is this, your 8th one you've gone through in a matter of a year?
Pretty much. Well, 2 years ish.
I
I have
can't.
3 controllers.
I haven't used up one. I've had the same one since we got this, even though we have like 8 of them. Whatever how Jared's looking at right now. Then you got that shit.
Oh.
Jared?
She threw a bunch of it was like she did half the recipe. It just needed
Go Walmart.
needed more.
Huh?
Walmart.
I got Walmart.
I don't know.
You know,
What about it?
I don't know.
You go to Walmart.
Oh please, you don't want to go
I
to
don't
Walmart
know.
this late at night. You ain't gonna make it back home.
Jared,
you already said.
where is Walmart?
Are you stupid?
Jared, did you hear what I said? I said you probably don't want to go to Walmart this time at night. You're probably ain't gonna make it back home.
The game's
people-
coming on anyways.
Because
Maybe
the people
tomorrow.
there.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What tomorrow?
Charlie. Yeah, the weirdest people. I swear, the weirdest people go to
I told you about the guy that walked up on my mom.
these two stores. The weirdest people go to. One is Walmart. Two is Market 32 or Price Chopper.
Well, half of the people that go to my store are old people. So
Friday.
She's been shopped. Chef, first of all, it's a pleasure.
Hey, Ashton.
Phenomenal cook.
Yeah,
You
it
showed
is.
it all day long.
What are you doing, Ashton?
Really undercooked.
Playing
And
it,
you're
I'm
making
playing it on the church phone.
it so beautiful.
What are you doing there, little man?
Needed more flavor. Needed
Come over here and give me a big kiss on my mouth. I'm feeling real romantic.
Owl.
Unfortunately,
Why no?
we had to chop you. Thank you.
Why you say no?
I don't know what the hell you're saying.
I said, come over here and give me a kiss on my mouth. I'm feeling real romantic.
No.
Why no? Little man.
Yeah, that's.
If you don't, I'm gonna come up there and do it myself.
Oh my god. Why?
I'm getting angry. I'll rip that hair off of yours and shove it up your ass.
PB&J, with starring role.
Come on, Austin.
No.
Oh, no. Whatever that was.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, here we go.
Not everything we got a problem. Looks like there's one of our dude. Whatever the hell Jared's doing his bird neck. What are you, a damn parakeet?
Love to reimagine classic dishes.
Like that little head nod was.
All right, game's coming on.
Quote unquote. Yeah, in about 3 minutes. Oh, take it easy. And you got that alien tribute shit.
Yeah.
Caps finish up 2-game homestand in season series with Winnipeg on Tuesday. Don't worry, the game will be postponed. Calling it.
Between who? Oilers and Jets?
No, the Caps and Jets. Jarrett, you know we're on YouTube, right? That loud slap. Oh god. And then you got that shit.
Watch, they don't even have the game on.
Jared, I swear on God, that's why you gotta check before.
If they don't have the.
Yup.
Okay, they do.
Aston, what are you doing over there, little
Oh my god, I'm playing NHL for the freaking 5 million goddamn
I've
time.
only asked you twice.
You asked me at FaceTime.
I'm gonna ask you again. Again, witchcraft. Casting a spell over there or something? The fuck you wanna call that? Man's name is Double Tap Root Beer.
Oh, frig.
Explains.
Just explain it, please.
Oh, fuck.
I just really need explanations right now. Okay, that sounds like Squidward walking. No.
And why aren't you in
Yes.
uniform? Then you got that shit. Where you from, Harry Potter?
Yeah, that poop juice is my guess, to be honest with you. You have one of your moments again, or loud burp incoming? Ashton that fish face he just gave. Then you got Jared over there. What are you, the Wenja dancing around? I'm not gonna say it again. I'm gonna piss off Ashton in this joint. What in the actual fuck do you call that? It was my beingness.
Yep.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yep.
We're trying to sleep. You need to quiet down or go in your room.
It's funny because he actually says like that exact phrase. Trying to sleep. Now quiet down or go in your room. Even though you're trying to watch the game, but it's fine. No, it's fine. It's whatever. I get it. This is your cabin chicken, and
No.
we're gonna be going in for a landing, and fasten your seatbelts. And the NHL logo in the top right of the stream. Yeah, I know, right? It took 2 hours to find that thing.
Oh, so she said.
Yeah, with all the fat rolls in front of it. Alex.
Not mine. Stop.
Watch, he's gonna see this video and he's like, I'm gonna shoot your house up.
I like how she said
Gang,
that.
gang.
before.
What?
Stop.
Whatever you just said, but sure.
She said gang, gang with like a. She put up like her like fingers and made them look like pistols or whatever, even though she probably doesn't. She would probably shoot herself if anything.
There it is.
She'd be like, Alex, I got a bullet stuck in the.
The way you sound like Sandy Cheeks.
Yeah, that's what that was the purpose. What?
Not yet.
Here we go. Here we actually go. Jesus Christ. Nice.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
Down the for the fucking microwave.
Yep.
Of the NHL
There we go.
have brought their A game to the strip. Testing
Here we fucking go. Here it actually goes. Are you ready for this shit? At least not yet.
And now, after a 5-day hiatus, the Golden Knights are rested and ready. And this time it's Crosby, Malkin.
Oh!
Okay.
City Star Power of Vegas to take on the Golden Knights. Yes.
Golden Knights.
Whatever the freak I just heard. Why does it make the freaking door noise twice?
I would wear my jersey, but it's really hot in here, so.
Not yet. You know, there is a window right by you.
All right, Leonard. All right, buddy, we need a shutout tonight.
Watch him actually get it, now that you said that. Look. Calling it.
December of 2018 as a member of the New York Islanders.
Of course. Of course, you know.
The All-Star game here in Vegas coming up in a few weeks' time. Faced a season-high 45 shots in his last outing, a loss against the Kings on Thursday
Sorry, I think I locked up.
Well, the Golden Knights.
Here we go.
Well, she went at 7, so it's been 3 hours.
Oh.
And we're underway at T-Mobile Arena.
Why is this house laid out this?
Watch its ice.
Well, take a look at our keys to the game brought to you by your Desert Ford dealers. The Golden Knights looking for a detailed start. Manage the puck. Don't have turnovers early on. Get into this game quickly and puck possessions. It's going to be important on faceoffs, breakouts, and their forecheck.
A couple of reinforcements in the Pittsburgh lineup. Ryan Rush returning, missed the last 4 games in COVID protocol. And Vegas' own Jason Zucker back, missed the last 7 with a lower body injury. The Midstate line up front to start the game for Vegas.
No, it's fine.
Still feed it up the wing. And Jack Whitecloud with it on his stick.
No, I get it. It's whatever.
Out of COVID protocol, returning to the lineup, Riley Smith darted in, pumped down by Chris Letang.
Oh, great.
Good girl.
Zucker into the zone, headshot, and Leonard got a piece of it with a glove. Terrific chance for
Excuse
Jason
me?
Zucker, a bad break. Literally the other end for Petrangelo.
That's about the worst situation you want as a defenseman, stepping into a one-time.
Oh my God, I have a new leg room.
Just inside the Vegas end, Braden McNabb and Jason Zucker battle. Kasperi Kapanen in the neighborhood. And Zucker pulls it loose.
What is that noise?
They'll leave it on.
What is what noise?
I'm playing a horror map in Gary's mod.
Right on the line.
What is that freaking noise? Oh!
I thought you were talking about my stream.
No.
Kapanen has it. The Penguins were 2-1
Entities.
overtime. San Jose Saturday. They were not particularly thrilled with their first 40 minutes. Turned it on in the third.
NPCs.
Yup.
Yup.
Whistle here, just about a minute and a half into the game.
Oh, good strikes pass. Riley Smith does real good job. Gets knocked down, maintains possession.
Talking about the Pittsburgh Penguins, it was funny because it was Domo, and we were all in a call. I'm not sure if you were, Evan, you might have been in the call. Maybe not. I don't remember.
When she takes the bus, she don't get home till like 3:30.
But
So you're gonna
I'll have to pick her up.
have to pick her up at school
But
at 3 or 2:30, and then kill some time.
What are you saying?
Like,
So
go get maybe
I'm waiting till then
something
because they're right next to each other. The ice cream.
2:30. 2:25 and Belgrade. So 2:30, and then
Can I ask how do I reload this
So
weapon?
Domo was like stick handling and practicing, and it was Hans. I'm not sure if you were in the Discord call or not,
I
but
was
Domo
in that one.
he set up his camera. Yeah, I don't think you were in it. He set up his camera and he was like puck handling and stuff, and he showed his jersey, and it was for his team, the Bobcats, the team that he or not the Bobcats, the Wolfpack, the team that he plays for, and he showed his jersey, and Hans was like, "Oh, that's like the exact same thing as the Penguins' white jersey." And I'm thinking to myself, it's not, it's the Bruins because it's literally the same exact design as the Bruins. And I'm like, oh, I'm pretty sure it's the Bruins, but yeah, okay. And then he's like, no, it's the Penguins. I'm pretty sure I literally pulled up a photo and showed them and proved it. And I literally was like, yeah, yeah, you're telling someone who literally studies NHL jerseys. I wouldn't talk. And he's like, "Ow, you win." Yeah, similar colors, yeah, the yellow and the black, but it's not the Penguins jersey. It was literally the same thing as the Bruins white one, and I literally, trust me, I've played NHL since NHL 18. I know what the jerseys look like. You could take every logo off the jersey and have me put like, and I'll have no problem doing it. Because I study that aspect of it so much, like the logos, the jerseys. I'm not huge on jerseys, but I know a good amount.
Yeah.
Well, I know at least what they look like. So. I cannot wait till that All-Star game. It's gonna be so much fun. I don't know if I'll be able to see. I'm not sure if I'll be able to watch it live, but depends.
Yeah.
Depends if I want to go to the Thunder game. One less day to deal with Hans. What?
Stone will take the draw against Jeff Carter. Pete DeBoer talked a lot the last few days about the strength down the middle of this Pittsburgh team. Crosby, Malkin, and Carter. Their top three lines. Hand pass will stop play.
Oh God, the light turned off, and I can't turn it back on. Oh God, here we go.
What game you playing?
Just a horror map on Gary's mod.
Now longer tenors behind the bench. A real good job with this team. Really turned things
Wow.
around.
Ooh, so scary.
I'll have to clean it up tomorrow.
Team USA over in
Not
Beijing,
yet.
but the NHL not going. His good friend David Quinn will take over. Be an assistant.
God, that was pitch black.
Stevenson charging in. Headshot.
That was so fast. I didn't even realize it went in the net.
Yep.
Vegas 1-0.
Eat. Yup.
Chandler Stevenson,
Oh, of course.
former Capital. Yeah, because from that angle, I couldn't tell. It was so fast, like from that angle. So nice, sweet stuff, Vegas so far. But I'm not even gonna look at the comments. I'm not dealing with that tonight. Sick and tired of the bull crap.
I'll delete him. Let me pull it up.
Wait, who?
The stupid bots and stuff, the random comments, the Russians and whatever they're commenting, it's stupid. Like, what does GM Gum 217 mean? Like, I have no clue what they're trying to, what their intentions are. If they want my debit card number, they're not getting it. Block user, I should say. Because if it's just a timeout, it'll just be like a few seconds timeout or whatever. I honestly, it was.
7-game point streak, 2 goals and a dead and points in it. Michael Mario the other way sends it in. Ryan Doodle around for Letang. Jay Dinor keeps it alive. Pass it a little pick up by Doodle. He'll bank it indirect down the boards, but it'll be too far.
Icing on the Penguins.
So on the Penguins.
Oh, look at Stevenson's 11th of the season. Open up the scoring to Donov. Great little pass. So I think everybody kind of.
Oh, I got fantasy points for that. Donov assisted it. So.
Maybe one Jari might want back. So Stevenson does a good job finding some room between the pads.
Sweet.
Second time this year, the Golden Knights have scored on their first shot
How
of
do
the
you
game.
not own it? Never mind.
That was the first shot of the game, and Chandler Stevenson scored. Wow. First shot of the game. It's insane. I just really hope Blenner can play well tonight.
forward to the neutral zone.
because he's on my fantasy
Handoff
team.
plays it. Carlson on the
Nice
down
move.
line.
Nice pass.
What a move by Carlson. Got around Ruido
To be honest.
and set up Smith for a great chance. Well, Riley Smith had some room on that blocker side, but said what a play by Carlson right at the blue line. Zach Whitecloud up ahead. Mark Stone.
You know what? I can't wait until Hans gets a job, Evan. I cannot wait so he can deal with it. So he can see what it's like. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go to sleep. I have a job tomorrow. I'm gonna tell this. I'm gonna say, of course, and see how he likes it, and he'll understand what it's like. He'll know the feeling.
Here's Bluger. Trying to feed it off to Marino. Stone picked it off.
Hey, Jarrett.
Yeah.
My sister has a job interview tomorrow.
Henderson back together.
Nice.
Swings it around for Marino.
Market 32. Yay.
And now Bluger flips it out. Off ice. Brock McGinn to drive on. The save made by Robin Leonard. Again, return to the Penguin lineup Saturday.
Whatever kind of name that is I just played with. Oh.
How does a scoreboard look, Evan? Everything look nice, right? You like it? Evan. Evan.
Yes, I like it. Looks good.
Okay.
So, bench minor to Vegas. For too many men on the ice.
Good job, too many men on the ice. Nice job, coach.
5 goals for number 11.
A new home.
It's like the freaking
with the Home Depot.
Giants game.
You can pick up new skills.
Too many men on the field.
Pick up new power tools with a tap. Pick up the things you need at our convenient lockers, or even pick them up right from your doorstep. Pick up more of what you need, so you can do more of what you love.
Kind of hear whatever the hell your mom's doing in the background there.
Yours get more.
I like
Yelling
how
at Troy. What isn't she yelling at the dogs?
To be honest.
I hear the Home Depot theme song.
Here we go.
Dude, 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 dude. Nobody gives a fuck.
Eat. Yup. I'll block him because I'm not gonna be dealing with this shit.
They're not commenting anything though.
An error occurred. Great. Whatever. I give the hell up. You know what I mean? I just give the hell up.
Win or lose, no matter what happens, no matter where it happens, New Amsterdam Fox is there.
Sorry, ma'am. Your husband was 360 no scoped.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, you guys want to see something? I'll make
When
you
you
stay up all
said
night.
it, Ashton, the way you're like, wow.
You're Ashton. You want to see something that'll make you stay up all night? That'll make you stay up all night. Wow.
Ashton, I'm just kidding. It's just a joke. You know?
Ready?
Wow.
Perfect 6 for 6 over the last 4 games. Short-handed, only allowing 5 power play shots a game.
Gosh, Crosby, you can move the puck.
Power play in each of their last 2 games. Evan Rodriguez leads them with 6 power play goals this year.
You can. Oh my gosh.
He'll feed it down the wall.
Ashton. I'm done with this kid.
Nice play.
He's just like,
wow. Malkin is back.
35 years old and 16.
2 goals in his first game back. That's how good he is.
First 34 coming off knee surgery.
Watch Malkin score since I'm talking about him. Oh boy, Penguins working the puck well here. Nice.
Right.
Yes.
Gonna join on my phone. I'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a 4-on-4. Maybe. Maybe. It depends.
I give.
Still delay penalty.
All this during a delayed penalty.
Ashton and I watched a long delayed penalty.
Good work by the Golden Knights. Still, the time is ticking away on the Amadio penalty. They got what, under 10 seconds now. Hutton feeds it in. Matheson touches it.
Here, I'll be joining on my phone. I'll be right back.
You just said you were going to stand this so you can actually hear us and it won't glitch.
I'm going to put earbuds in.
Okay.
Fuck.
Letang's going to get the stick up into the hands of Janmark. They continue to have possession, maintain, and then
oh my God.
for Ben Hutton. He beats Jari, but not the far post. Stevenson dances right through the middle.
Oh God, it was so close.
And he hits the iron.
Oh.
Letang in the box. Real good chance there. Janmark short-handed. He was pretty candid this morning. He said, look, there were times earlier this year I probably should not have been in the lineup.
4-on-4 for 5 seconds. Wow.
Coming off COVID, long haul with COVID, having to deal with that. They were short. He was kind of in a tough spot, but he's really emerged from a tough start to the season. He's been much better as the season's gone on. He's been really good. 6 points in his last 7 games. Here's Patrick Dissing it, Senator Stone got tipped away. So now the Golden Knights to the power play, brought to you by Adam Kuttner. They're first to the game. Trying to add to a 1-0 lead. Get one shot on goal as the score from Stevenson as Theodore Labyrinth, and that got blocked wide. Now Stone off to the not-off. With one shot on goal and post. Ben Hutton for Vegas so far. Theodore able to move it up ahead. And now Stevenson through center, banks it in down the glass. Ruino gets chased. Swings it around. Henderson up ahead. Patrick keeps it alive. Nolan Patrick points it 2 in a row for the first time. Ruino, they'll whip it by Stone all the way down the ice. Golden Knights in the game last week against the Lynx had 2 power play goals in it, equaling a season high. Marchessault's bad, picked off by Boyle.
How was that onside? That looked offsides to me.
And they're taking off.
Maybe it was onside.
The Penguins are number 2 on the PK. They allowed just 9 power play goals all year. The best in the league. Puck bounces away from Carlson and Jeff Carter. Carter and Boyle break up ice. Carter's wrist shot steered away by 11. And now Nick Waugh. Here's the Golden Knights and get it set up. 35 seconds left to work with. Marchessault dashing in down the wing. Rolls up in the corner. Banks it out to Pietrangelo. And around the horn it goes to Carlson. His shot saved Jari. Dumoulin picks it off. And he'll snap it all the way down the ice. Well, good read by Dumoulin defensively. The Golden Knights trying to switch sides. Cut it off behind the Penguins net. Smith, right up the middle in the final 10 seconds. Picked off by Brian Boyle. He'll run it out. Smith, Marchessault, and the injured Max Pacioretty tied for the team lead with 3 power play goals for Vegas. Jari had to play that puck with Smith providing a little heat on him. The Golden Knights had 1 shot of the power play. Whitecloud a long wrist shot. He got tipped wide. Janmark was camped down, but took it a Carrier down low. Now here is Shea Theodore. Straight away, Whitecloud a wrist shot, and let's see by Jari. 9 minutes to go in the first, and the Fortress.
A new home and new projects that go hand in hand. With the Home Depot app, you'll pick it up in no time. You can pick up new skills in our homeowner one-to-one workshops. Pick up new power tools with a tap. Pick up the things you need and on convenient routes. Or even pick them up right from your doorstep. Pick up more of what you need so you can do more of what you love. The Home Depot app. How doers get more done. Super. Hey, all-wheel. Drive.
What are we doing here? College athletes can get paid now, man. I'm going back. Oh, I'm going back. Repeat after me. Watch ESPN on Hulu plus live TV. Watch ESPN on Hulu plus live TV. That's
after a 5-day break, and Pete DeBoer talked in length about this time off and said it's tough because the NHL players like that routine of playing every other day, so he did everything he could to keep them in that rhythm so that they were ready to go with some, first tonight. But he also said there is a bright side. They were able to focus on things that they normally don't have time to in the regular season. He said they spent a lot of time watching video on 6-on-5, 5-on-6 situations. Spent some extra time working on face-off, things that aren't typically a priority at practice and during the regular season, but things that really go a long way in winning games, guys.
Yeah, they talked a lot about that. Just learned a lot about this team as they hit nearly the halfway point tonight, game 40. Learned about how strong a leadership group they have. They've had to deal with some of the more ball confidence over the last 2 days in terms of COVID. I think they've through all this the last almost 2 years now. The teams and coaching staff having to adapt different ways to coach to teach your team. And they took time with some good video lessons here. Carey jamming it towards it. I got broken up at the top of the crease. And the Golden Knights' leadership and their depth has shown through this year. Leonard slams it up the glass. Now Whitecloud finds it, and he'll steer it around for Shea Theodore. Up ahead is Mark Stone. Golden Knights captain dishing it off. Whitecloud chips it in deep. He sees the wrap up the season series in the middle of March in the Steel City. And icing on the Penguins. Stops play with just over 8 minutes remaining in the first period.
Well, Carey back in the lineup. These are the plays you want to see from him. Strong power forward. When he hits pucks to the net, comes up from behind it. A good job by Jarve, and a little cycle. Olsar down low. Good awareness by Carey, and it was a stick by Matheson that just knocked that away before Carey could get his 10th on goal.
Penguins control this face-off with Dangle sweeping around. And out here, shovels it out. Icing on Pittsburgh. The Penguins team has been on a good run, including the longest winning streak in the NHL this year at 10 in a row. They won 7 straight before the Christmas pause. First 3 after the pause. They've gone 2-2 since then, but they really kind of turned around their season. They were a game under 500 in mid-November.
Yeah, it's one of those teams that are talking about, well, we got to hold water until we get healthy. Get Crosby back, they got him back, and trying to get Malkin and just continue to win.
There's Stone out high.
Yes. Let's go. Fantasy points. Dadonov, 2-0, Vegas.
Nice.
This is after 2 icings. You win the draw, you get puck possession. Great job as Stone's just going to roll out high, quick little give and go. And watch Dadonov in front of the net. Little shift on Malkin.
Let's go.
You get positioned.
What a redirect. That was nice. Stone with the assist. The shot from the blue line, and Dadonov just a perfect redirect. And it's 2-0 Vegas. Let's go. Let's go. Fantasy points too. So.
2 goals in their first 4 shots of the game. And it's 2-0 Vegas. Mark Stone with a shot from the point. 161 points in 161 games. As a member of the VGK, Carter's great shot blocked by Hutton. Second chance, but up and out of play. That was Zucker again. I'm saying that was Simone from a sharp angle that had a chance on Leonard.
Well, it's Golden Knights talking about managing the puck. They took it back, lose possession, and Good stick in front defensively as Carter takes it out. Hutton blocks the first shot, and then Simone with the attempt. It looks like Hutton may have got a stick on that, deflected it up and out of play.
On the big drop of the leg again. White Cloud off the glass it out. Smith took the body and lost his balance. He knocked the tag right off the play. Jake Gensel on the wing. Carlson keeps it alive. Now Brian Dumoulin up ahead. Jake Gensel has done it. And Brian Russ squeezed off by Jake Theodore. Russ gets it down. And he'll get it out to Letang on the line. River Crosby controls it. Tips it across for Dumoulin, and here's Letang. The backhand down the middle. Gensel is shot out. The save made by Leonard. Jake Gensel looking for his 5th straight 20-goal season. He has 19 right now. Dumoulin out top. Fires it off the inboard. Russ trying to put it in front. Leonard got a man on that.
That came off that back wall and off Leonard.
Now Dumoulin a wrist shot and Leonard with a blocker save. Language turning up the heat of the offensive end. Down 2-0. Crosby feeds it out in front. Blocked away by Smith. And he'll nudge it out. Both teams in the middle of the change right now. And the puck kicks over the glass. And just over 6 minutes to go in the period. Pressure by the Penguins in the last sequence.
And the Crosby line able to get things going. Here's that
Good song.
off the back wall, goes off, inside, but
2-0 Knights, Evan. Fantasy points to Donoff.
Crosby is looking for that rebound.
With a face-off here right on the center ice dot. Golden Knights have dropped their last 2 here at home to Chicago.
I swear, I think Domo just doesn't like me.
They've lost 3 in a
Just
row.
doesn't like who?
Me.
You? Why?
I don't know. I feel like he's
No, he's
always
just-
just a dick towards me.
No, he's just to everybody, Evan. He's like that to Danny. He's like that to Danny's friends. Trust me, it's not just you. He was like that to me.
Let's see what he says. Watch. No, not really.
What?
I said you seem mad or upset. Everything all right? Everything okay?
No, I'm fine.
No, I'm fine with it. With a dot, the period. Ready?
I'm fine. Right now, at least.
I was talking about Domo.
Oh.
Dumbass.
Penguins wrapping up their longest road trip of the season, a 6-game. They're 3-2 so far.
He said nope. Period. Just satisfied almost sending multiple kids to the hospital. Period.
Zucker looking to center it. Malkin keeps it alive, dishing it off for Kapanen. Spins back, Petrangelo stays with him. Malkin trying to fend off the Donovan. Now Zucker centers. Update it back out high to Roedel. Malkin.
I'm going to talk the same way he does. With a period after every word he says.
And here's Petrangelo. Shovels it out. Kick right back to him. And here's broken up by Kapanen. Malkin quickly up ahead to Zucker.
Nice.
Picked off though by Brady McNabb.
Chugging anymore.
He'll wind it around the dasher.
Block.
Rodriguez.
Domo's type. Here we go.
Rotate to Stevenson. Theodore banks it down to Stevenson. He'll keep it moving. Matheson gets the bottom position on the patio. Then Carrier finished the hit on Matheson. Rodriguez starting in. A one on the rush. Waiting for some help. Stevenson up the glass. Carrier to Zach Whitelaw. Peeled off by Carrier. And now Simone is center right. Gains the line, red and white cloud. And Patrick dishing it across. Behind Amadio. White cloud will play it back the other way. Golden Knights have allowed one first period goal on the homestand. Drop a 2-zip in the opening frame tonight. Letang gains the line, driving wide, feeds it out in front, picked off by McNabb.
Oh my.
That was a identical
That Sharks game earlier, though.
shot and a big block by McNabb. Gensel was a
Wow.
great shooting position.
What the heck?
Didn't get through.
That Sharks game though.
You saw why there.
Yeah, I know. Thankfully, you said to watch that one. No answer is fine as well. Don't worry about it.
What?
I said the
What?
Sharks game earlier though.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's freaking 5 goals.
Insane. Yeah, and that's the reason why Hans is winning, because by that much, because Meyer got him so many points. It was like 30 something.
Yeah. Watch him like text or say something about that in my Discord. Watch.
Swings it around the wall. Extra player on for Vegas. Juan Hutton and a wrist shot right away by Jarry. Another good game for Ben Hutton. That's close earlier in the period.
Oh, I didn't know.
But he lifted the stick and didn't get the hook in, but he'll go to the box. And the Golden Knights will go to the power play.
Golden Knights power play. Hopefully, He's like, dude, fuck you.
It looked like the kid was like possessed. Like the way he just
you know what was possessed.
TV.
You know what was possessed.
Ashton, what's the point of having a bed if you're just gonna sit on the fucking floor?
You know what's possessed? Last night, that was possessed. On the video call.
Oh yeah, Jarrett told me about that, Ashton. When you plugged the damn toilet and you freaked out about it.
No, that
screaming?
wasn't last night.
Oh.
We're talking about last night when he was sleeping and he had his phone facing his bed and his face was facing the wall and it was like creepy and stuff. Ashton's like, I can't control how I sleep. Stop making fun of me. He's like, I don't make fun of how you sleep, so stop picking on me. This is the reason why I don't join the StreamYards. I have work tomorrow, and I don't.
I do, but
go bit.
So I walk every day except Sundays.
So the penalties on Brian Boyle can be I think it's a hooking call, isn't it?
Hooking.
Oh
shit!
Yeah, it's gotta be.
And you got that shit.
Is it hooking?
Not yet.
Yes.
Hey Ashton, oh my God.
Really?
I'm better off talking to my damn dick and balls.
I said yes.
Whatever.
I'm not even answering. I said what like 5 times.
Not like it's a joke or anything, you know.
Hey Evan.
Here we go.
Christ, Evan.
Now you're gonna do the same thing I'm doing.
Yeah, you steer it. Yeah.
I didn't even find it annoying. Huh, Evan, why
What
don't
just
you talk?
happened
I
in
wonder
there?
why.
Theodore, are you dumb? Yes. No, Theodore's a very good player. Actually, he's really good. What a move!
Back the other way. Now Riley Smith. Coming through center. Fights his way up the ice. And swings it around. Watt in the corner. Larson goes there too. So is Smith, who worked at Luthman.
There we go. Short-handed goal for the Penguins upcoming. Calling it.
Out of the way.
Alatang to the corner. Here's Marchessault. Ready to kick line strike. Fortunet pulls up.
Oh my God.
Nice move by Watt. Slammed on the bricks. And then missed the right on the forehand. Nick was starting to have so much more confidence offensively. Marchessault takes it out. Here's Pietrangelo straight away with a run shot.
Yes! Nick Waugh. 3-0 Vegas.
Good.
He's like, good. Fuck Pittsburgh. 3-0 Vegas. 3-0 Golden Knights.
Locate the loose puck and is able to shovel it across the goal line. Power play goal for the Golden Knights was 8th of the season. The first time all year, the Penguins have allowed 3 goals in the first period. Stevenson is 11th, Dadonov is 10th, and Waugh is 8th. So much for the rest versus rust debate.
Aw.
Pennsylvania got tripped up along the near side boards. That's going to do it for the opening period of the Golden Knights. Leave the ice to a big ovation for the crowd of the Fortress. Nick Waugh capping a 3-goal period. Dadonov and Stevenson also letting them down. Only 6 shots by the Golden Knights, but certainly opportunistic. Some great chances. And they were able to capitalize. They had a good lead here after 20, but still lots of hockey left. Golden Knights all 4 teams 10-1 in the first period on this homestand, including 3-0 over the Penguins tonight. We'll take it upstairs. Here's Darren.
He's a bug up.
Message coming off the 5-day break was, don't beat yourself in the first 10 minutes. Mission accomplished. The goaltender made some big saves with Rob Leonard holding the fort, and then Vegas very efficient with their chances. Coming up in the first intermission, Ashley Nice and Chandler Stevenson enters new territory tonight, and Gary Lawless on the fresh Vegas crew.
Super, handling, all-wheel drive.
Hockey is on. And no matter the city, no matter the team, no matter the game, whether it's face-off or penalty shots, regular season or playoffs, win or lose, no matter what happens, no matter where it happens, New Amsterdam Puck is there.
For new homeowners, a football game can really bring out the parent in them. It's smart we park near the exit. Absolutely. There you go. That way, let's put away the parking talk maybe for a minute. Parking is where the money is, though. You imagine what this place pulls in on parking. All right, no more talking about parking lots. A lot of these are compact spots. It's not great.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
We still planning to head out around the third quarter. Let's not talk about leaving before we're actually.
When Subway opened, they changed the fast food game. And sometimes you gotta refresh to defresh. Welcome to the Eat Fresh Refresh. There's so much new. Some say you can't fit in one ad. I say we're talking new All-American Club, deli style oven roasted turkey, and
That's a new steak and cheese.
oh yeah, I knew that. That's the one with the new seasoning.
And that was the new MVP Parmesan flavor.
Right, which makes the next level foot. Oh, the Subway lover? Wait, I'm not.
Great razors get far. Right now, get a 6-blade razor set for only $10 in stores and online.
Wow.
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 After one period, the Vegas Golden Knights explode for 3 and lead the Pittsburgh Penguins, scoring on 50% of their chances at T-Mobile Arena, Game 7 of an 8-game homestand. Pete DeBoer said, you look around the league, you see teams coming off breaks and they stumble. Vegas wants to be the exception to that, and they certainly, you can't draw that up any better. Darren Millard along with BTK Insider Gary Lawless.
Energy. We talked about that before the game. It was the one advantage they were going to have over Pittsburgh at the top of the game. Could they use that energy properly? Well, they certainly did. They were physical. They skated. They only had 6 shots. They had more attempts than that. Evgeny Dadonov has a great first period. One pass to Stevenson. Stevenson only had 2 shots in his last 5 games. Well, he gets a great shot here. Beats Jarry. Pittsburgh, we talked about it before. They only give up 2 goals a game.
Yes, I kept on streaming. 3-0 G's, yeah.
And then great work by Dadonov.
3-0 is we need to keep the lead in this game because yeah. I'm not doing the greatest in fantasy, but I mean I think I'm holding off pretty decent against Danny. So for me playing against Danny and only losing by a few points, I think that's pretty good. So I don't know. We'll have to see. It's only Monday too, so we still have the whole week. But yeah, very interesting game. I just saw it, Hans. I just saw it. So here's the funny story behind that. So, I was like, so I watched the Sharks game, and Timo Meier got 5 goals. He scored 5 goals. I think that's the first ever Sharks player to score in Sharks history, 5 goals in a game. And yeah, so that's why he gave you 33.5 points or whatever he got for you. So yeah, that's just insane. I literally watched it and I was amazed. It was 4-1 at the end of the first period. It's it was a crazy game, but only if he got 6 out of it, insane. Yeah, that's the last time someone got 5 goals. The last time someone got 5 goals was Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers. I watched it. It was against the Capitals. It was Mika Zibanejad in overtime, and he had 5 goals. Yeah, that was a couple years ago. So it's been crazy. And I'm already getting fantasy points from this game so far. I got Dadonov giving me points. He got a goal and an assist, I think, and then you got I think what's his face? I think Shea Theodore gave me an assist. He gave me points for an assist. So hopefully I can generate some more points right now.
For Lenny, so he just makes some easy stops and just keep doing us. Thanks, Ashley.
Yeah, but it's been crazy so far today. Just
necessarily get to focus on. One of them was face-off. Cameron won a key one, part of a 3-0 lead.
16 speakers, 272 words.
There's my little nephew. He looks more like Dad every time I see him. Dad is old. So your message said you wanted to talk about insurance? I said I want you to talk about insurance. Well, most people know that bundling home and auto saves you money. But did you know that new customers who bundle and save at Progressive can save an average of $800? I love you too.
A new home and new projects go hand in hand. With the Home Depot app, you'll pick it up in no time. You can pick up new skills in our Homeowner 101 workshops. Pick up new power tools with a tap. Pick up the things you need at our convenient lockers. Or even pick them up right from your doorstep. Pick up more of what you need so you can do more of what you love. The Home Depot app. How doers get more done.
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less.
Buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. And buy one, get one free boneless wings every Thursday. That's more wings, more great times, and more money in your pocket.
Are you kidding me? I'm getting sick of this.
We have some afternoon action to tell you about, and Timo Meyer scores his third goal of the game in the first period as San Jose establishes an early advantage against the LA Kings. He would end up with 5 fifth players since 2000 to put up a fin in a single game. Sharks dismantle the Kings 6-2. Timo Meyer said he hasn't done that before. I believe him. Chris Pronger's number 44 retired by the St. Louis Blues tonight. Vladimir Tarasenko scores on the rebound, courtesy of Ryan O'Reilly. Ryan O'Reilly actually scored that goal. And then Braden Shen comes back and goes top shelf. The Predators actually led 2-0 in this game, but the influence of Chris Pronger, he's mean, he's dirty, he's a Hall of Famer. Number hanging the Raptors. St. Louis comes back. Red Wings get by the Sabres. Sabres only have 1 win in the last 9. Canadians have lost 6 straight. Carey Price is going to restart his rehab on his knee injury because it's just not going well. Their Avalanche won 14 straight at home. Get to an incident in that game in the Wallace Warner segment during the second intermission. Kraken did it for the first time in 10.
Check
And the
NHL
Islanders
scores.
are 5-1 in their last 7. Starting to turn the corner, but it's probably
Trying to find like to see. No, I don't want NHL 66. I want like the actual.
Yeah, maybe road hockey. Maybe in the driveway against my daughter.
Yeah,
probably top 5 there. Joe Malone scored
Just want to
7
see here.
once, scored 6 on 4 other locations, 3 times for the Habs, once for the Quebec Bulldogs. Daryl Sittler, 6 goals in a 10-goal game. All 6 goals against. You know this.
Dave Reese. When did Dave
Hope Dave's
Malone?
not watching. Joe Malone.
Joe Malone. When did Joe Malone last play?
Well, the Quebec Bulldogs were one of the teams.
Yes.
So, long time ago.
Yeah. So the game's changed a little bit.
Sadly, Joe Malone.
I think I'm gonna do Jets and Capitals tomorrow. I mean, I was thinking about the Hurricanes and Bruins, but I already did a Bruins game. I mean, then again, I did do a Sharks. I mean, yeah, I mean, I was thinking Hurricanes and Bruins, but I just want to kind of switch it up a bit. Maybe do Jets and Capitals because I feel like Jets and Capitals would be a really good game. So I might even do the Lightning at Kings. That might be a good game. So maybe I'll do Jets and Capitals, then Lightning and Kings. We'll figure it out. Not sure. But I don't know.
There's my little nephew. He looks more like Dad every time I see him. Dad is old. So your message said you wanted to talk about insurance? I said I want you to talk about insurance. Well, most people know that bundling home and auto saves you money. But did you know that new customers who bundle and save at Progressive can save an average of $800? I love you too.
A new home and new projects go hand in hand. With the Home Depot app, you'll pick it up in no time. You can pick up new skills in our Homeowner 101 workshops. Pick up new power tools with a tap. Pick up the things you need at our convenient lockers. Or even pick them up right from your doorstep. Pick up more of what you need so you can do more of what you love. The Home Depot app. How doers get more done.
When Subway opened, they changed the fast food game. Sometimes you gotta refresh to be fresh. Welcome to the Eat Fresh Refresh. There's so much new, some say you can't fit in one ad. I say, we're talking new All-American food, deli-style oven roasted turkey, and...
No, that's a new steak and cheese.
Oh yeah, I know that. That's the one with the new seasoning.
And that was the new MVP Parmesan, right?
Right. Which makes the next level fruit. Oh, the Subway logo? Wait, I'm not...
When it stops, wanna kill me, but I won't let it. And I try to give them hell, but
there, so now it's not quite 50%, but still a dominant effort by the Golden Knights coming out of that 5-day break.
Yeah, attempts for Vegas were 19 to 13 when you had that shot in the first period. So they were very good. Kelly McCrimmon traded John Holden, Nick Holden, a third-round pick for Evgeny Dadonov to bolster the scoring. Dadonov is delivering exactly what the Golden Knights wanted. Pro scouting staff did a great job to identify that he could score. He did a great job in Florida, off year, on a bad team in Ottawa, bouncing back this year.
Pittsburgh finishing up a 6-game road trip. Vegas trying to send their will home early.
16 speakers, 272 workshops.
For new homeowners, a football game can really bring out the parent in them. It's smart we park near the exit. Absolutely. There you go. That way, let's put away the parking talk maybe for a minute.
Parking is where the money is, though. You imagine when this place pulls in on parking lots.
Right, no more talking about parking lots. A lot of these are compact stuff. It's not free.
Progressive can protect you from becoming your parents, but we can't protect your home auto when you buy with us.
We're still planning to head out around the third quarter. Let's not talk about maybe before we're actually.
A new home and new projects go hand in hand. With the Home Depot app, you'll pick it up in no time. You can pick up new skills in our Homeowner 101 workshops. Pick up new power tools with a tap. Pick up the things you need at our convenient lockers. Or even pick them up right from your doorstep. Pick up more of what you need so you can do more of what you love. The Home Depot app. How doers get more done.
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2 to 1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
This is your home. This is your family room / gym. The guest bedroom / music studio. The daybed / dog bed. The living room / yoga shanty / regional office / classroom. And this is the basement / panic room. Maybe what your family needs is a vacation home / vacation home. Find yours on the Verbo app.
Yeah.
Sportsnet is brought to you by Universal Windows Direct, where you love your new windows. And by Car Seal. Car Seal cars go farther. From the Strip tonight, the Golden Knights continuing the homestand and a terrific start to this one against the Pittsburgh Penguins. They scored 3 in the first period at home for the first time this season and lead Pittsburgh 3-0 after 20 minutes. Shane, what jumped out at you in the opening frame tonight?
Right, exactly that. That's the start they wanted to have after that long of a layoff to come out and get into this game early. And I think they used it with the Atlantic one speed in that first period. Great little stretch pass. Riley Smith gets a step outside. Called down, maintains puck possession. And another play, more speed up the ice. He's going to find Stevenson wide. He's able to go 5-0 on Jarry. That opened up the scoring for Vegas. Put them up 1-0. Couple plays shorthanded. You see his Janmark, great read, speed up the ice, going to hang on to the puck, ends up drawing a penalty off that play. And another play, speed, great little play by Nick Watt. Gets us loose, puck comes in, tries to find Kolasar again. He gets hauled down. That was another power play, or penalty, excuse me. And then Nick Watt, right before he scored the power play, great little move on Little Wheel as he pulls up, just missed high on the glove side.
As you see the Golden Knights during this homestand, first period, they've been terrific. Haven't trailed after the first period of the homestand yet. And it's floating for 3 first period goals tonight. So, second period underway. Carlson, Marchessault, and Smith, along with Dino and Whitecloud for Vegas. Out against Crosby with Gensel and Russ for Pittsburgh, joined by Letang and Dumoulin. Dino feeds it up ahead for Jonathan Marchessault. Coming through center. He'll gain the line and run it in behind the net. Letang keeps it moving for Dumoulin up the boards. Golden Knights held Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin without a shot in the opening period. Marchessault dishing it. Long wrist shot up over the net from Whitecloud. And now Brian Rust has it. And Rust returning after 4 games in COVID protocol. He had been on a tear before that. 7 goals and 11 points in his 3 prior games. He missed 11 with a lower body injury. And then, of course, had the holiday break. Put up 11 points in 3. And then had this the last 4 due to COVID protocol. Have been in and out of their lineup this year due to injury. And Colvin shot out from Malkin. Big save, Leonard, and he stopped the rebound.
How did that not work? How did they not score that? Leonard was down.
Stone the other way. This centering pass blocked away by Pettersson. It should not be lost in that first period for the Golden Knights because Jason Zucker had a chance right off the bat for Pittsburgh. Leonard made a big save early, and his teammate took it from there. And 2 big back-to-back saves here on Malkin to begin the second.
That's a great point in that first period. Big save. And these 2 here, maybe best we've seen in a while here from Robin Leonard.
Colasar on the forecheck. Leaning on Ruido. Carter dishes it. Simone up ahead, and now Rodriguez. Jeff Carter slings down the wing. Pulls up. Pass blocked. Rodriguez will play it in a little further. Dominic Simone. Taken down by Nick Waugh. Alex Petrangelo there too. Simone back on his feet. Likes his way around to the near corner. Hit by McNabb. Janmark pressured by Matheson. Now Janmark. A little bit of room to shovel it out and turn it over. Rodriguez right back in. Dances down the middle. And Leonard there to make the save.
Penalty.
But Rodriguez got tripped up on the way to the net. And the Penguins will go to the power play.
Well, Golden Knights, a couple of turnovers lead to a great rush by Rodriguez, but earlier, here's the chance. Malkin, 1 shot. Great save.
Cannot believe they did not score that.
The right arm. Said Robin Leonard.
I cannot believe it. Oh my God, the arm. Oh my God.
And a look at the penalty. Rodriguez, great little move inside on McNabb, gets held down by Janmark. And the Penguins will have their second power play of the game.
They did not score on their first. Actually, took a penalty in the midst of their first power play to negate the rest of it. They're trying to cut into this Golden Knights lead. Here is Chris Letang to drop it off for Jake Gensel. Pass to the far side. Sidney Crosby will dish it back for Letang. And now Letang gains the line. Gensel snaps it in deep, bounces off the inboards for Russ. Malkin had it deflect off him to a glass. Russ for Crosby and around for Letang. Out high, looks back door tip, and Russ deflected it wide. Now Russ centers it. Crosby a drive, and he ripped it wide right.
Crosby, if you want to score, you got to shoot it at the net, not above it.
Trails him with the puck all the way down the ice. That's a pretty good look for Crosby on the power play. He smoked it wide of the net. Malkin will gain the line. Crosby puts it in the middle, picked off by Waugh. Stevenson couldn't clear it. McNabb trying to get it out. Under some heat from Carter. Here's Crosby to center.
Oh my gosh.
He was looking for Malkin after the Golden Knights couldn't get the puck out. It was almost out, but never did clear the zone.
Yeah, there's a little too much offensive thinking on that play. There's a little tip earlier by Russ.
Even though it's 3-0, it's intense.
Crosby lets it fly, a bit of a rolling puck fly. Russ centers it.
That's what's cool about hockey.
A real good stick by Alex Petrangelo as Crosby's looking for Malkin back door.
Off this face-off, Rodriguez with a
nice block.
By Colasar. 50 seconds on the Pittsburgh power play. Kapanen beating it down low, quick centering.
Oh my God.
Carter's shot got deflected away in front. Zucker has set him up at the bottom of the slot. Now Kapanen for Marino. Carter. Zucker trying to go backhand and forehand between the legs, and Leonard holds tight.
Oh boy.
He'll take a face-off. 33 seconds left on the Pittsburgh power play, and now this from Knockby injury law.
Focus on the facts when picking a lawyer. Call Knockby at 702 injured.
Golden has still a little work to do here, short-handed.
Well, good save by Leonard. Carter had that chance right below the hash mark, so couldn't play off the goal line to Carter. Leonard able to get a left pad on it.
Penguins have landed all 6 shots so far in the period. Blake let him bounce one down on the Jari. And Letang winds it up. Crosby coming through center. Feeds it to the middle of Jennifer Gensel, but deflected away to neutral ice. Letang winds it up. Pass to Malkin didn't click, and then a lot of White Cloud, an easy clear. Penalty to the end mark, just about up.
Nacho cheese.
And he'll step out of the box. So the Penguins have 3 shots on that power play to come away empty.
Spicy nacho.
In a 3-0 hole in the second. Sidney Crosby looking to work it loose.
Looks like sun chips.
Behind Robin Leonard. So whistle 4.5 minutes into the second. We'll check in at ice level. Here's Ashley.
Yeah, Dave, I'm just here to plea one more time for all these fans to get Jonathan Marchessault to the All-Star game here in Vegas. He leads this team in goals. He loves this city more than anyone else. You can vote for him by going to nhl.com/lastman and don't just vote once, vote 10 times. And we have 15 minutes left before voting closes. So, Dave Jane, sorry to distract from your call, but it's a little bit more important, everyone. Go
Because
vote.
it's the Penguins. Jared, what do you mean, Evan? I don't know what you were talking about. To be honest, Knight's going to get 5 goals calling it. Yeah, hopefully. That'd be nice.
Marchessault could get in, and that could be a trio, right? The 3-on-3 for the All-Star game. Pretty good line.
You know, it'd be nice a 5-0 shutout. That'd be nice.
T-Mobile on February 4th and 5th. Battle for the puck out high. Boyle a wrist shot. Save Leonard through a bit of a screen. Matheson keeps it in. And now here's Bluger in deep. Dishing it back to Matheson. Cuts out towards the blue line. Sends it across. Dribble and shot missed. Bluger off the end mark.
Oh my God.
By Hutton. Bluger had a lot of net to shoot
What
at.
the?
Matheson keeps it in. Taken down.
Oh, shit.
Well, the Penguins down 3, but they have turned up the pressure in the offensive end. And this time it's Nick Waugh going to the box.
Well,
That's exactly what they've done. They've really turned up here in the second period. Kind of expect that response.
Penguins have a power play now.
Their first
Just what we need.
of the period. Good
We don't need a
pressure.
penalty.
There's that chance. Good job by Hutton. Punching off the back wall. There's
Oh.
trip on Matheson as Waugh trips him up and heads to the penalty box.
Leonard had his back to the play, but Hutton was able to block the shot from Bluger. A back-to-back power plays in the opening 5 minutes of the period for Pittsburgh. Chris Letang out top.
Calling it 3-1.
Malkin shot blocked out of play. That stung McNabb a little bit. As Malkin let that fly from the right side. Braden McNabb trying to shake this off.
Yeah, he's going to be okay. Great McNabb. Just amazing what he's doing. Probably after tonight, he might take over the lead.
Good block.
Shots blocked in the league. Came into this game with 100. See that one off the inside on the left foot.
Stay out there with Pietrangelo, Carlson, and Smith. Letang feeds it off for Sidney Crosby on the wing. Got the career point 1,350 with the assist on Gensel's overtime goal in San Jose Saturday night. Pietrangelo up to Carlson, and he deflects it out. And now Malkin at center. Rust gains the line and shovels it in. McNabb back to play it. Pietrangelo double teamed in the corner. Malkin and Rust were both there. Now McNabb in the mix as well. A lot of work. Brian Free. Letang out top. His shot blocked by Pietrangelo. Ricochets into the corner for Crosby. Letang, touch pass. Gensel a wrist shot. Pietrangelo
Nice.
blocked that. Gensel shovels it around the boards. Crosby picks it up.
I have a bad feeling about this. I have a feeling it's gonna be 3-1.
Steps down the wall. Banks it off for
I have a weird
Crosby.
feeling.
He'll walk it
Oh,
down to the
boy.
corner. Each of the Letang shot for a sharp angle to save Leonard. Holds that short side post.
Oh boy.
Malkin straight away.
Oh no.
Letang zips it to Russ. Touch pass to Malkin. The pass blocked out of play. Good stick by Matthias Janmark. To deflect it over the glass.
The block by the goal at ISO for a big save by Leonard, but earlier it's Alex Pietrangelo, the block on Gensel as he comes in on that left side. Going off the left speed of
Wow. Vegas.
Pietrangelo.
Vegas making some nice blocks.
Back to the bench. A lot of respect from teammates, guys like McNabb and Pietrangelo able to block those shots, sacrifice.
And off this
Nice.
face-off, Hutton will rip it down the ice. Down to the final half minute of the Penguins power play. And Kasperi Kapanen starts it out. Jason Zucker to the Vegas zone. Evan Rodriguez feeds it back. Here's Marino. Now Rodriguez again with a team-high 6 power play goals on the season. Marino to Kapanen.
Here we go.
Off for Jeff Carter. Wrist shot, save Leonard.
Oh boy.
Rebound,
Oh boy.
put back
Oh boy.
on net.
Oh boy.
Leonard holds tight. Zucker
Oh
jamming
no.
away. Score! Jason Zucker stayed
Well,
with it and jammed
3-1.
it in. And the
Called it.
Penguins on the power play
Called
with
it.
the lead to 2.
Power play goal for the Penguins. 3-1.
Zucker
Great.
did not quit. The Penguins all over this loose puck.
And it's Zucker.
Carter just gets to the net to save. Zucker with another chance. Leonard's trying to find it. Maybe Carter that eventually came in and got it loose. Leonard trying to cover the stop, trying to block out Hutton and Whitecloud. And somehow Zucker eventually able to knock that past Leonard. Maybe looking for a whistle. Les McCulley right
They're not going to
there
call an
watching
interference
that
on this,
puck.
are they?
Well, we'll see if there's going to be a challenge. When Carter comes in, they'll probably look to see if he pushed Leonard.
There is. There's going to be a challenge, I think, for interference. Maybe not. I don't know.
And they beat the ball right now with a brief chat on the bench, but looks like they will press on. Jason Zucker, his first in 13 games. Missed the last 7 with a lower body
challenge.
situation. And it's 6:56 of the middle period.
Well,
Penguins are
there goes a
double
shutout.
for the Golden Knights.
I know it wasn't going to be a shutout anyways, but
Pittsburgh has all 11 on the other end. A couple of power plays. And a goal by Zucker. Here's McGinn looking to center it. And now Dumoulin. And the Penguins did not like their first 2 periods of their last game in San Jose. Got with it in the 3rd period and pulled out the overtime win. Gave up a 3 spot in the first period tonight to the Golden Knights. Boyle
Oh, great.
trying to get to a save. Rebound.
rebound score, and now it's 3-2.
And the Penguins with 2 quick ones.
Wow.
Teddy Bluger on the rebound.
Teddy Bluger on this 3-2.
Just like that, 2 goals, 49 seconds.
Jeez.
The Blues made it a 1-goal game.
You see what I mean by this? The sport is crazy. You don't know. You literally have no clue. You could be winning 6-0 and blow it like that. Leave it to Vegas. Nice one. It's too bad you can't skate fast enough.
And it is a 1-goal game.
Now the Penguins, 2 goals within 49 seconds. Teddy Bluger had 1 goal in his previous 13. He has 3 on the season. A lot of firepower on that Pittsburgh roster.
Kill me,
Down 3-0
please.
after 1. It's 3-2, just like that.
I literally called it.
Rodriguez feeds it.
3-3.
Pedersen will
Imagine.
fire and wide to the net. Rodriguez out of the blue line, wristing it down a little further. Marino on top, long wrist shot, hit wide.
Oh my
by
God,
Rodriguez,
they just
not
tied the
by
game.
much. And the Golden Knights can sustain something at the other end offensively. To the icing on Pittsburgh, and every shame the Golden Knights focused on coming into this game, especially having not played in 5 days, who don't beat themselves, don't take penalties. Back-to-back power plays for the Penguins early in the second period allowed them to build some momentum.
Well, that's the cause because they didn't come already. The Penguins, you knew there was going to be a pushback. You have to be prepared for that here at the start of the second. They weren't. The Penguins got some momentum, threw a couple penalties and a couple of quick goals. And it was a brand new game.
Offensive zone face-off for the Penguins. Have outshot the Golden Knights 13-0 so far in the period. Get Theodore out of the line. Janmark steers it in. Kolasar behind the Pittsburgh net. Will short feed to Waugh. Waugh to the corner. Janmark trying to knife his way around Pettersson. Puck kicks across the ice. Theodore backhands it down for Kolasar. Rotates it around for Brave McNabb. Now Waugh keeps it.
Oh boy.
Here's Janmark. Golden Knights get the cycle going in the offensive end. Theodore trying to find himself a little bit of space to maneuver. Hanks it down the wall. Waugh, Kolasar, Pettersson.
I should have got the Penguins.
Kolasar trying to work it out in front. Waugh with a turnaround wrist shot blocked by Simone, and Carter lobs it up.
I'm telling you, if the Penguins play the game,
Hanging on to the puck, using the big bodies.
gonna suck.
Making some plays, taking to the net.
The Golden Knights can build on that good shift up front. The Stevenson line hops over the boards now. And Dumoulin shovels it out. Here's Putton up ahead. Stevenson, this little redirect with a skate to Stone. Lays it off for Stevenson. Flying into the zone. Centered it. Went right by Letang. Stone will beat it off the back glass. Hutton pinching in. Around the board. And now Gensel with an outlet pass on the money.
Oh, yep, here we go. Crosby.
Mark Stone was back on defense, covering up for the Golden Knights. Crosby
I like how Crosby just scored. He just dropped
and
it.
what a chance for Sidney Crosby to tie it, but Robin Leonard with a big stop.
Crosby, you're going to have to do a little extra work getting the backhander on that fat guy, just saying.
Celebration. 16 speakers, 272 horsepower.
We love our new home. Lots of windows, great light. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy. Hey, where is so payment?
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com. Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot is here to help. With job site delivery to keep you on site and on schedule, and equipment rentals to make sure you can take on any job. Plus, when you join Pro Extra, you'll earn perks on every dollar you spend. Earn perks 4 times faster when you join. Register and use your Pro Extra credit card. New tech, new tools, new ways to grow your business, all at the Home Depot. Our pros get more done.
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. Buy one, give
Do we
one
even
half
have a
off
Buffalo Wild Wings?
wings.
I don't know. I think we do.
And buy one, get one free bonus wings every Thursday. That's more wings, more great times, and more money in your pocket.
And, you know, that trio, Shane, Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, Chris Letang, now in their 16th season together, the 3 remaining players from that trio of Stanley Cups for the Pittsburgh Penguins from 09, 16, and 17. No 3 teammates have ever played longer together than that threesome.
And it's such an interesting graphic because we talked about it before the game and said it's hard to.
Or a 4-0 lead, cough, cough, Leafs. Yeah, really, that's. You're right. It's. I've literally seen like the Senators come back from being down 4 goals, and they literally won it in overtime against the Leafs. No lead is safe, that's for sure.
To the net, feeds it out in front. And now Ruedel on top of the drive, and that's blocked. Kapanen has it. Matheson down the wall. They'll get it in around the net. Malkin moves it for Kapanen. Most of this period has been in this end of the rink. The Golden Knights defensive end. Carlson the center. Now Petrangelo gains
Oh
the ball.
boy.
Driving wide on Ruedel. Feeds it back to McNabb and across now to Riley Smith.
Come on, Smith.
Long wrist shot, missed
Oh.
the net. McNabb
Come on, Smith.
again.
We need a goal from you here.
Smith again. Zips it
Nice
across to
pass.
Petrangelo. He'll backhand it behind the Pittsburgh goal.
Come on.
Carlson feeds it off and a tip
Oh,
for the
come
single. Riley
on.
Smith. Now, the Penguins gave up 3 quick goals in L.A. the other night. They gave up 3 goals in a span of a minute 20. Spraying the puck out in front.
What the heck?
Couldn't convert it. It's a
Oh.
turnover down low, and it almost cost
It was a
them.
wide open net.
Leonard feeds it, and Theodore has it. Now here's Janmark the other way with Patrick and Amadio. Janmark, Carrier pulls up. He'll feed it. Theodore
Ooh.
wristing it on goal, and a save made by Jari. His first save of the period comes with 8:27 to go. Close call, Jari.
Oh my
Bailed himself
God.
out after giving
Jari,
away to Nolan
you
Patrick.
literally got lucky there. You're lucky you were able to get back in time and poke it away because that would have been in the back of the net.
The world's most magical celebration. You soar to adventures with extra time in any of the 4 theme parks every day. Start planning today. Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. Because when you're on a mission, you want to get it right the first time. That's where the Home Depot comes in. With an app to rent and reserve the right tools with just a tap. With convenient image search options. And with the ability to see how something looks in your space before you even buy it. It's how the Home Depot takes the guesswork out of the hard work. The Home Depot app. How doers get more done.
With Early Paycheck, you can get your direct deposit up to 2 days earlier. That's another reason banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Even easier than that.
Well, honey, which one are you gonna open up first?
Yep, even easier than that. Plus, with no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, is it even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Oh, nice, very close down here to it. Jari behind the net, a little giveaway. Nolan Patrick gets it, but Jari, great recovery. His diving poke check afterwards.
Oh my God. Oh no. Jeez.
Pittsburgh players got
That is just something.
close call there. Nolan's trying to find some momentum here in the second. It's all
See, that could be on either Steve's hat picks or Steve's dangets because that was a great save by the goalie, but you could also call it a dang it because he had the wide open net and the goalie like literally came back. So I don't know. That could be either or. That's a 50-50 on that
Jari's
one.
had a good bounce back season. 18 wins, lowered his goals against from 275 last year to 205 this season. Here's Simone with a wrist shot.
Oh my
right
God.
upstairs on the stick side of Leonard. Now battle forward to the corner. Carter, Coughlin.
I have a bad
Carey
feeling they're
on
going
the
to tie
wing.
this game.
Patrick there too. Coughlin comes away with it. And the Golden Knights push to center ice. Amadio into the offensive end. Now Coughlin puts it off the outside of the net. Amadio has a little bit of space. Centered it, and Patrick gets over the crossbar. Tang now. Now the Golden Knights went
Oh,
12.5
stop
minutes
it.
of game time without a shot.
Do it during the warm-ups, not during the game.
Nick Waskool made a 3-zip in the first. And from then until earlier in this period, without a shot for Vegas. We've seen a 3-0 lead turn
Come
into
on.
a 3-2
Come on.
lead. Janmark will swing it back to the line. Alex Petrangelo, couple of steps to his left. Nick Waugh now rotates it down behind the net. Janmark trying to cut free from Boyle. Bolazar back to Janmark. Janmark looking. And now Alex Petrangelo, his wrist shot blocked out of the zone by Brock McGinn. Brock McGinn had a pretty good chance for Pittsburgh in the opening period as well before the Golden Knights and their 3-goal outburst. should be an icing on the Penguins. And it is with now 6:37 to go in the period. You mentioned, Shane, the back-to-back cups for Pittsburgh in 16 and 17, the first team to do it since the Wings back in the late 90s. Since then, the playoffs have not been so kind to this Pittsburgh club. They won just one round since.
You talked about the one last year from the Islanders. And the way they're closing, Crosby, Malkin, Letang, those 16 years together. And I wonder how many more it will be. There's some big decisions in this season. Malkin.
If the Penguins and the Islanders were to do another playoff matchup, currently, I think that the Penguins would win this. Because the way the Islanders have been playing this season, yeah. But you never know. See, that's the thing. You never know. Anything. That's why I don't make predictions.
The Donoff touch pass out of the reach of Stevenson. And Malkin will wind them right back in. Theodore banks it around. Stevenson, pressured by Pedersen. Kapanen tripped to the puck.
Come on.
No break for Stone on the
Come on, Dadonov. Come on.
Looking for help. Stone. Backhand forehand.
Oh, my God.
Beautiful move by Stone, but could not cash it. Back the other way, Malkin tried to thread the needle. Zucker's pass blocked and cleared by Pietrangelo. And now Stone to the red line, and he'll rip it in from long range.
Well, he had to move, just lost that puck as he tried to go backhand to his forehand.
Oh, my God.
He did everything but finish.
Oh.
And Gensel stopped in his tracks by McNabb. Marchessault feeds it off for Riley Smith with speed down the wing. Driving wide on Ruedel. Taken down by Ruedel. And Ruedel moves it up ahead for Crosby.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Lost the first one in, and he gave the icing. Jake Gensel looking to work his way loose. Banks it around. Crosby for a sharp angle, and Leonard got a blocker on it. Gensel banks it out to Ruedel, but it bounced over his stick. Trickles back on edge to Jarry. Matheson pressured by Marchessault. 4:40 to play in the second. Golden Knights with a 3-2 lead. Rodriguez up ice. Stripped to the puck by the combination of Conley and Patrick. And here's Carey Adam for Matteo. Headshot and a save made by Jarry. Bring on a Hutton, and he ripped it wide. And that goes over the glass.
Ashton?
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah.
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh.
Captain with a real good opportunity a moment ago. Just could not put it in.
Someone's not doing their job. Shopping for the game can be a minefield for young homeowners who have turned into their parents. Can you believe how many different types of water they have in this aisle? Kim, did you just change blades back there? This is perfect. Jackpot, variety pack. Remember, it's a football game, not a play day. Roger that. One more slice. It can be a one. Oh, good, the manager. Brian and produce, very helpful.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can't save you money when you buy the home and auto with us.
Pulls to the left a little bit. Thunderstruck on corner.
What's Thunderstruck? Thunderstruck is...
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. Buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. And buy one, get one free bonus wings every Thursday. That's more wings, more great times, and more money in your pocket.
Come on, bro.
If you and your truck are constantly tackling the regular duties of the day, go with a tire that can handle them all. Oh, man. I stepped in it. Go with the Coopers.
Game home stand, and the home record this season not quite as dominant this season as in seasons past, especially here in this home stand. But Pete DeBoer not too concerned about it. He pointed to a couple things. So one, it was the 3 straight that they lost on home ice in the beginning of this season. He also said it's not really fair to compare just because so much is changing with the personnel game to game. He also said the power play's been great on the road, not so much at home. He doesn't necessarily trust either of those extremes, so he thinks that it all will balance out, but nonetheless, would be a huge 2 points on home ice against the Penguins team if they can keep this lead, guys.
Yeah, real good Penguin team, Ashley. Winners of 12 of 14. One of the best road teams in the league. Second best road start for Pittsburgh through 20 games in their history. They made this a game down 3-0 after one. 2 goals, 49 seconds apart in this period to get to within a goal. Golisar trying to move it off for Waugh. Waugh with a body on Dumoulin, able to push it up ahead. Rodriguez has it. Rink wide for Letang. Watched by Janmark. Letang fires it wide. Rodriguez pushing it back for Carter. And Carter will move it in. Rick Carter, the 37-year-old, this 17th season in the NHL. 2-time Cup winner with the LA Kings. Janmark pulls up. Runs it down for Stevenson. And he will snap it across to the open side for Mark Stone. Stone surveys the scene. Petrangelo's shot deflected wide. It's off the glass. McNabb will keep it in. And now Dadonov reloads for the Golden Knights. Stevenson, Dadonov, and Waugh all scored for Vegas in the first. Dadonov driving wide. Passes it
Nice
back to the
pass.
short side to Stevenson. Alex Petrangelo looking shot. Missed the net. And zipped up over the crossbar. And Stevenson will move it down to the corner. Dadonov had to go off his body. Here's Stone on the wall. McNabb plays it safely and a little deeper, just under the reach of Dadonov, looking for the deflection. And Zucker backhands it out. McNabb to get Chase. And he'll leave it off for Petrangelo. Lead pass to Mark Stone at center. Backhands it in high and deep. Getting late in the second. 2.5 minutes remaining. Jake Gensel chips it out. Now White Cloud uses the glass to move it up ahead of Marchessault. Smith looking to center to cutting Carlson. Marchessault on top, leads it off for Theodore. Jams it down the boards. Carlson lifts the stick of Marino. That allowed it to go to Smith. Riley Smith leaving it off for Shea Theodore. His shot. That may have hit Jari in the coconut. On
The
short
coconut.
side as that puck got snapped on net. 2:04 to go in the period, and now this from Knock the injury long.
Focus on the facts when picking a lawyer. Call Knockfee at 702-INJURED.
A little better finish here to the second here from the Golden Knights, trying to create some chances on Jari. Theodore with a sharp ankle shot.
And now this draw between Patrick and Bluger. Bluger pulls it back to Ruedel. And Brian Boyle didn't get a lot on that clearing attempt. And Brian Boyle did not play last year, his last season with the Florida Panthers in 1920. And icing on Pittsburgh will stop play with a minute 52 to go in the period now.
Let's look at the veteran Brian Boyle. Certainly a big body, 6'6", 245 pounds. A little more experience to this team.
And Patrick and Bluger on the face-off. Bluger pulls it back again. Matheson across. Brock McGinn gets his feet moving to center and softly sends it to the corner. Boyle bearing down on Coughlin. Patrick moves it up the wall and Carrier lobs it down ice. Icing here on the Golden Knights. So the ice was tilted pretty heavily in the Penguins' favor earlier in the period, Shea, but it's Golden Knights have seemed to stabilize things as the period's gone on.
Yeah, one line Knights had some good shifts. They talk about their forecheck, hanging on the puck, making plays. The Golisar Janmark draw line kind of had that first shift that really kind of maybe swung the momentum a little bit back for the Golden Knights and got them going.
Yeah, the Penguins had the first 13 shots of the period. It's been 4 apiece since then. Dumoulin will move it up ahead. Malkin's pass picked off. Here's Amadio with Carrier and Patrick. Patrick's shot turned away by Jari. Now Patrick looking to center it. He'll bank it to Petrangelo with the blue line. Long wrist shot deflected wide. And
Oh my
bearing
gosh.
down on Dumoulin was carrying, swatted that right off his stick. Petrangelo across. McNabb rotates it down. Waugh just on the gun, turns to the corner. Amadio back out high. Petrangelo again as they work it low to high. McNabb has jumped over the stick of Janmark. Now Dumoulin up the boards and out. Kapanen going to run it out to neutral ice. Nick Waugh the other way, lost an edge, regains his feet and throws it in deep. Letang with Waugh coming. Puck kicks out towards the near side boards. Petrangelo squeezing off Zucker. Now working loose with 22 seconds to go in the middle period. Kolasar comes away with it. Kapanen takes it back. Puck pinballs around to the blue line. Zucker's lost his stick in all of this. Petrangelo centers. Letang blocks it. And good keep in by McNabb on the bouncing puck. Now Petrangelo sends it across. Janmark looking to settle. Golden Knights can have
Put it to the net.
here. McNabb a long wrist shot. One final save for Jari, and that's it. Pretty good sustained pressure, though, for the Golden Knights near the end of the period.
Well, certainly a lot better than the way they started that period. Saw a 3-goal lead dwindle down to 1 with 20 minutes to go and try and build off the finish of period 2 in the third.
And the shots were 18-6 for Pittsburgh in the period. But the Penguins didn't have one for the final 5 minutes. It's 3-2 after 40 at the Fortress. Back upstairs we go. Here's Darren.
Dave, both teams have won a period in decisive fashion, but it's the Golden Knights who have the extra goal, and that's important when you consider that Vegas is undefeated at 16 games when leading after a pair. Coming up in the second intermission, more on this game, and probably find out what's going to happen in those 3 weeks in February. Lawless Order is next on AT&T Sports Network.
Super handling all-wheel drive.
Shopping malls can be a big trigger for young homeowners turning into their parents. You ever think about the storage operation a place like this must rely on? No. They just sell candles and they're making overhead. You know what kind of fish those are? No. Don't be coy. Koi fish. It can be overwhelming. Think a second. We seen the shrimp.
Progressive can save you from killing your parents, but we can't save you money when you buy a home in our house.
But you know what I'm still getting at?
Thunderstruck on Parkman.
What's Thunderstruck?
Sometimes just the sound.
Hard work? Sure. Guesswork? No thank you. Because when you're on a mission, you want to get it right the first time. That's where the Home Depot comes in. With an app to rent and reserve the right tools with just a tap. With convenient image search options. And with the ability to see how something looks in your space before you even buy it. It's how the Home Depot takes the guesswork out of the hard work. The Home Depot app. How doers get more done.
When Subway opened, they changed the fast food game. Sometimes you gotta refresh to be fresh. Welcome to the Eat Fresh Refresh. There's so much new, some say you can't fit in one ad. I say, we're talking a new All-American Club. Deli-style oven roasted turkey. And...
That's a new steak and cheese.
Oh yeah, I knew that. That's the one with the new...
And that was the new MVP Parmesan flavor.
Right. Which makes the next level fruit. Oh, the Subway logo? Wait, I'm not...
First half of the period has been difficult for the Vegas Golden Knights. One shot in the opening 10 minutes of the first period and held without a shot in the first 10 minutes of the second. Most games, 3-2. Vegas on top of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Lawless in order with VGK insider Gary Lawless. 6 games remain for Vegas before the All-Star break. Not scheduled to play again until the 25th of February against Arizona. What's going to happen in those 3 weeks that were designated for the Olympics, which won't happen?
Well, we're going to find out probably this week. The NHL is working on fine-tuning and finishing a revamping of the schedule. We've got about 103 games to reschedule, and my understanding is about 100 of them will be played in February. Some games from other months, April and March, for some teams will probably be pushed or pulled back into February. There's going to be a lot of hockey played, but they're very close to having an announcement of some sort later this week, we expect.
Vegas has 4 games postponed that they'll try and make up in February. The conference playoff picture looks very different east to west as we approach the halfway point of the season.
The East is done. Like I don't see anybody, the top 8 there, I think it's going to stay the same. I don't see Detroit or Columbus getting into the picture in the East.
What about the West?
West is a different story. Chicago picked up a point tonight, and they're just outside that picture. I think they have 36 points. So Dallas, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Calgary, all still alive. You can see they're 6 points back of San Jose for that last wild card spot, and maybe Chicago at 8 points back is too far, but really a lot of teams still have an opportunity to get in the mix in the West.
Calgary, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Vancouver, to a certain extent, have a lot of games to make up to. So slightly misleading when you look at the total points. There was a great game today involving 2 Titans in the Central Division. Colorado against Minnesota, and the result was a 14th straight home win for the Avalanche. The subplot here is Darcy Kemper of the Avalanche, the goaltender, did not finish the game after taking a hit from Jordan Greenway. NHL Player Safety Department look at this?
I think they have to. It looks pretty borderline to me. You see Greenway, he pucks nowhere near Kemper. He chooses his path. He goes into the blue ice. Now Kemper does start to turn around and kind of come in towards him, but he's in his crease. He's allowed that area. Curtis McDermott came right after Greenway and gave it to him pretty good in the scrap after. So it'll be interesting. I think that Player Safety, they're looking at it for sure. Whether or not they decide to act, that'll be, and it's interesting. Their process will be, they'll look at it a bunch of different ways. Then George Peros will get his group together. Himself, Ray Whitney, Patrick Burke, and Damian Chavara, and they'll look at it, and they've looked at tens of thousands, probably 100,000 of plays like this, and they'll know exactly what they're looking for. To me, the determination is, does Kemper come in enough to Greenway? Looks like Greenway gets him in the mid, shoulder to head. So is it Kemper's fault for spinning into Greenway's, or is it Greenway's path? I think it's Greenway's path.
The puck went the other way. Was Greenway watching the puck and didn't see Kemper?
Maybe, but you can't go into that blue ice. You've got to be cognizant of where your body is.
That could impact a lot of speculation what the Avalanche do at the trade deadline when it comes to a goaltender. There's Lawless in order with VGK insider Gary Lawless, who has a nice season here up section 117.
Get ready. It's time for the savings event of the year. The Home and Auto Bundle Extravaganza Save-A-Thon.
And this Home and Auto Bundle Extravaganza Save-A-Thon is your only my bundle.
Home and Auto Bundle Extravaganza Save-A-Thon. Bundle cars, trucks, colognes, bungalows, and that weird hot gear uncle is in. Strike up the Home and Auto Bundle Extravaganza Save-A-Thon van for the deal that started forever ago and will probably never end. Home and Auto Bundle Extravaganza Save-A-Thon. Say it with me. Home and Auto Bundle. No one's leaving till you say it right.
Wild win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. Buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. And buy one, get one free bonus wings every Thursday. That's more wings, more great times, and more money in your pocket.
Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot is here to help. With job site delivery to keep you on site and on schedule, and equipment rentals to make sure you can take on any job. Plus, when you join Pro Extra, you'll earn perks on every dollar you spend. Earn perks 4 times faster when you join. Register and use your Pro Extra credit card. New tech, new tools, new ways to grow your business, all at the Home Depot. Our pros get more done.
This is your home. This is your family / gym. The guest bedroom / music studio. A daybed / dog bed. the living room slash yoga shanty slash regional office slash classroom. And this is the basement slash panic room. Maybe what your family needs is a vacation home slash vacation home. Find yours on the Virgo Lab.
What drove us to create the most rugged Honda vehicles yet? Courage to challenge convention. Rise to the challenge with the Honda Pilot and all-new Passport Trail Sport.
Knights trying to move one game above NHL 500 on this 8-game homestand. 2-2 coming into action tonight. Here's Braden McNabb after a pair.
Braden, you guys really started to get the momentum back toward the end of the second period. What got better as that period went on?
Oh, he's got some puck control and got him in deep and got a check going. First half, we turned pucks over, letting them do their thing in the zone, but we gathered there and grouped ourselves and had a good second.
You have 9 hits through the first 2 periods. What emphasis are you placing on physicality as you try to close this one out?
I don't know. I always try to. It's maybe one of those games where it's more unusual, but it's part of my game and I like to do it.
You guys have thrived in these tight situations. What's the mindset here as you head out with a 1-goal lead?
Yeah, we should have lots of juice. We haven't played in a while, so we want to, like I said, get our forecheck going, get pucks in deep, and try and turn some over.
Appreciate the time, Braden. Thanks.
It's our Credit One Bank intermission interview with Ashley Weiss, and it is a season high for hits in the game from Braden McNabb. It also comes after a period in which Pittsburgh took control of that frame.
The first goal is after he's dogged, he's on the puck, and just pounds and pounds and pounds. But maybe we might have got a whistle. I didn't like this goal one bit. Theodore doesn't do much to deter Boyle, and then Coughlin is right beside Luger and lets him get away. Doesn't make a play on him, and that Luger's allowed to finish there. Robin Leonard, that's the right being sold, was pretty hot. And there was kind of a couple of series right after with another chance as well. And then William Carrier, his line, Audio, Patrick, they got things going. They were followed up by a really good shift by Janmark, Colasar, Watt, and that bottom 6, they had a couple of really good shifts in a row. There was an immediate timeout, and Pete DeBoer left the Patrick crew out on the were on the ice before the immediate timeout. He let them rest during the commercial and then left them out there. You don't see that very often before play. He needed things to change, and those guys changed the period.
And it looked like that message got through because there was a push in the back half of the second period. Mark Stone had an open net and the puck just rolled off his stick. Gary Lawless will be back during the post-game show to discuss the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Golden Knights with a 1-goal lead for Vegas.
Okay, we're not going to ask for discounts on floor models, demos, and displays. Shopping malls can be a big trigger for young homeowners turning into their parents. You ever think about the storage operation a place like this must rely on? No. They just sell candles and they're making overhead? You know what kind of fish those are? No. Don't be coy. Koi fish. It can be overwhelming. Think a second. Have we seen this trip?
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you buy a home and auto house.
But you know what? I'm still getting it.
This is your living room slash yoga shanty slash regional office slash, and this is the basement slash panic room. Maybe what your family needs is a vacation home slash vacation home. Find yours on the Virgo app.
Wake up with Wheaties and get a free drink with any breakfast sandwich. Hot coffee or Diet Coke. Frosty Chino? That's cool. And if it comes in a Wendy's cup, it's free when you buy a breakfast sandwich. Choose life. Choose Wendy's.
The online Apple Watch has taken a hard toll and is not responding to their watch. The emergency location is latitude 47.7, longitude minus 117.5 with an estimated search radius of 41 meters. This message will repeat in 5 seconds.
Is your bathroom stuck in an endless cycle of flush, stink, repeat? You better get Febreze Small Spaces. Press firmly to activate. An Unlike bleeding foam, small spaces continuously eliminates odors, preventing that endless odor cycle for up to 45 days. That's freshness you'll want in every small room. Closet? Yes. His rooms? Good idea. Even when her bathroom is also your laundry room. Prevent odors with Febreze Small Spaces.
Goalie stats brought to you by Adam Tucker and Pittsburgh with a 2-to-1 ratio in shots advantage. Rob Leonard's been extremely good in this game and has the advantage going to the third period. Vegas trying to carry over a little momentum from the final 5 minutes of that second period and light up Pittsburgh with a victory.
Today's pros need today's tools, and the Home Depot is here to help. With job site delivery to keep you on site and on schedule, and equipment rentals to make sure you can take on any job. Plus, when you join Pro Extra, you'll earn perks on every dollar you spend. Earn perks 4 times faster when you join. Register and use your Pro Extra credit card. New tech, new tools, new ways to grow your business, all at the Home Depot. Our pros get more done.
Introducing Lee's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2 to 1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wings. I just want popcorn and a hard drink, and it's cooking me off the seat. It's cooking you off the seat? Yeah. I'm pretty far off in the ocean. I've been stuck out here for a couple hours. All right, so get a little here. I can't wait to live anymore. We're going to send some water rescue, okay? Thank you. No, don't appreciate nothing. We have everybody coming for you.
This is your home. This is your family room / gym. The guest bedroom / music studio. The daybed / dog bed. The living room / yoga shanty / regional office / classroom. And this is the basement / panic room. Maybe what your family needs is a vacation home / vacation home.
Yeah.
Find yours on the Virgo app.
Vegas game's gonna be on in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
And those are your woo moments of the night. Brought to you by Finley Chevrolet. At the Fortress, getting set for the third period. The Golden Knights with a 1-goal lead on the Pittsburgh Penguins. They led 3-0 after one change. You knew the Penguins are going to make a push, and they did. We have ourselves right now a pretty good game as we get set for the third period.
Yeah, we certainly do. A lot of pressure from Pittsburgh early in that second period, and they were able to get a couple goals. Could possibly have more. One guy was a really good Robin Leonard. A huge saves on Jimmy Crosby, not one but twice. Rodriguez able to break through Leonard and jumps in down. And Sidney Crosby all out to the backhand. Huge save by Leonard. That kept the 1-goal lead, and then the Golden Knights started going. Lots of that last 5 minutes with some pressure. Hard on the puck, in on the forecheck. Great little play by Jari after giving the puck away. Pocheck on Patrick for taking pucks to that for the Golden Knights. Little play inside, just chipped over. And Markstone a great chance. Just couldn't hang on to that forehand as he brought it back. Goal Knights, a goal lead here heading into the final period.
Take a look at the numbers through 2. At one point in the second period, the Penguins were out shooting the Golden Knights 13-0. You see the 13 shots through 2, third lowest PGK have had through 40 minutes on home ice. Each team with a power play goal. As we get set for the third period, the Golden Knights have 3 shots combined from their top 2 lines. The Misfit line has 1 shot on the evening. It belongs to William Karlsson. Third period underway. Jonathan Marchessault lobs it in. Penguins have 1 win this year when trailing after 2 periods. Crosby to the offensive end with Gensel and Rust. Rust feeds it out top. Letang drifting, and now Dumoulin long shot on, and Leonard got a good look at that. And he'll blow. For an early whistle, our drive to the finish, brought to you by Subaru of Las Vegas.
Michael Golden Knights, one of their strengths that they talked about.
Yeah, when you're done standing here, put these shoes back, all right?
Get in hard, hang on to pucks, puck possession, make plays, utilize their plays. They've been at their best. Hang on, make plays, take pucks to the net. Take some more shots here with the 13 for those first 2 periods.
And here the Golden Knights took some couple of big blows from the Penguins early in that second period. 2 goals, 49 seconds apart. Letang, a wrist shot, score! Second, Kapanen right off the draw.
Well.
That was Kasperi Kapanen that snapped it, posted in on Leonard. 28 seconds into the third, it's a tie game.
What a shot by Kasperi Kapanen. A clean face-off win. Kapanen set up right at that top of the circle. He set up right for that win, and Malkin, almost like a pass.
Jeez.
And is off the stick in a hurry. Crossbar down, may have caught a stick on the way to the net. Actually, that is a post.
Evgeny Malkin with the squeeze, they're going to win it. Won it from Chandler Stevenson, and it's very Kapanen. It's a first-round pick of the Penguins. Went to Toronto in the Phil Kessel deal a bunch of years ago, and then eventually made his way back to Pittsburgh in a 7-player deal.
Certainly looked like it caught something on the way to the net.
3-3 now. Golden Knights scored the first 3 goals of the game. The Penguins have scored the last 3. Janmark in deep. And he'll drag it back along the far side and rotate it behind the net. Nick Waugh banks it out. Theodore long wrist shot blocked on by John Marino. And Carter shovels it out. Stone picks it off. Right back comes Janmark turning into the offensive zone. Watched by Marino. Cycles it down the Waugh. And now Theodore. Waugh in deep. Broken up by Carter, and the Penguins on the move. Simone to Carter on the give and go. Carter's wrist shot blocked wide by Theodore. Evan Rodriguez for the steal. Feeds it in front. Carter denied a low man. Top of the crease by Leonard. And an icing on Vegas. Couple of minutes into a brand new game now. In the third, it's 3-3.
This might be Zucker's second of the game. The shot by Kapanen. He catches the stick of Zucker right at the hash marks. See that puck just changes, starts to wobble towards the net. Zucker from Las Vegas. Not a bad return.
Yeah, that certainly appeared to hit Zucker's hit. He came into tonight with no goals in his previous dozen. And appears that he has 2 now. Long wrist shot from Matheson turned away in front. Loose puck. Gensel trying to stop it home.
And they score. It's 4-3 Penguins.
For the 5th straight season.
Wow.
And it's 4-3 Pittsburgh.
And that's just
Offensive zone draw.
wow.
In possession, shot to the net. A scramble in front. And Gensel. Great heads-up play as he goes for the wraparound. Leonard caught on the other side. Nobody could get a stick there in time.
Well,
And the Penguins Storm back with 4 unanswered. Gensel's 20th of the season. This is 5th straight 20-goal season for him, and a lead for the Penguins up 4-3. 2 goals in a minute 44 for Pittsburgh in the third. They scored twice in 49 seconds in the second. And Jake Gensel had the overtime winner for the Penguins in their last game in San Jose Saturday night. Able to put it off the skate of Leonard in on the wraparound. So the Penguins found a whole other gear after they were down 3-0 in this game. Well, this is a team that's been red hot lately. And when you get a team like that who has so much confidence already, they have a slow start, but all they needed was a spark, and they certainly got it in the second and carried it right through.
You always wonder, Sam, when you see a team storm back like this, what was the conversation in the intermission? And I think a lot of times with a veteran team, probably not much has to be said, right? They know the situation they're in.
Certainly understanding that you need a lot better, and when you talk about it, that's one thing. The other thing is the action put in place, and they did that.
They didn't like the first 2 periods in San Jose Saturday night. Came back, they were good enough in the third to get themselves an overtime win. Golden Knights scored 3 goals on 7 shots in the opening period tonight. Well, the Penguins have taken over since then, but there's Stevenson with Stone in front, and the pass tipped away with a back taking Simone. Up ice Rodriguez with Carter. Rodriguez pulls up, and Hutton with a good poke check. If the Golden Knights can answer back, Stone to Pietrangelo, cutting his way down the middle, broken up. The last second by Marcus Pettersson. And now Hutton will fire it in deep. Rodriguez plays it into the offensive end. Hutton has it now. Colasar, Bourrois, trying to split the defense out high. Yenmark looking, throws it towards the net, and a save Jari. He'll hold it on Vegas's 15th shot of the game. Now the Golden Knights down 1 now in the third period. Jake Gensel, the go-ahead goal for the Penguins. He's done a lot of damage on the road this year, as you see. 16 of his now 20 have come away from Pittsburgh.
That's a impressive stat. Most guys like to be at home, but not the guys on that all the Draisaitl scores pretty much anywhere. Yeah, Jake Gensel, the season he's had away from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he missed some time right before Christmas with an upper body injury. A real consistent player for the Penguins. That 40-goal campaign a few years back. 23 last year. 20 the year before that. And 5 years in a row with at least 20. Out of Nebraska, Omaha, playing collegiately. Jang feeds it all the way down to Leonard. Matteo, now Patrick. Then Hutton through center. He'll wind it in. Patrick trying to protect the puck against Crosby, who rotates it down a little bit further. Letang works it free. Marino up ahead, and now Rust. Crosby had a pat of the way by Whitecloud. Puck pinballs to Patrick. Carrier was headed to the bench. Matteo moving up the boards. Stopped in his tracks by Pettersson. William Karlsson just hopping on. Lost it to Crosby. He'll wind it in and head off for game. Here's Shea Theodore. Lead pass hitting Riley Smith in stride. And a pick his way through. Now Marchessault. Whitecloud. Theodore open. Wrist shot. Save Jari. And he'll hold it. He got him with the glove. Just over 6 minutes gone in the third. The Penguins have stormed all the way back.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It's what you say when plant-based milk is real good too, yeah. Candy coconut smoothies, almond milk and cookies. Let us take you to Nirvana with the owner of your dreams.
Shopping malls can be a big trigger for young homeowners turning into their parents. You ever think about the storage operation a place like this must rely on? No. They just sell candles and they're making overhead. You know what kind of fish those are? No. Don't be coy. Koi fish. It can be overwhelming. Think a second. Have we seen this trip?
Versa can save you from becoming your parents, but we can't save you money when you want a home or a house.
But you know what? I'm still gonna get it.
Our priorities, they've changed.
Hey Alexis, play my music.
It's not just about getting ahead or a constant grind. It's about knowing what you want.
Watch for traffic.
And focusing on what matters. Welcome to the next level. This is the all-new Lexus NX with available remote park and our most advanced safety system ever.
Verizon is going ultra, and so is our best unlimited plan ever. With 5G ultra wideband now in many more cities and up to 10 times the speed at no extra cost. And how about a 5G phone to go with it on us?
Seriously?
Yep, it's our best plan ever. Verizon is going ultra, so you can too.
NHL schedule on this Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and tomorrow something special happening in Boston as the Bruins are retiring the number 22 of the legend for the O'Reilly. He became the first black player in the NHL when he debuted against Montreal on January 18, 1959. Changed this game without a doubt. Can't even put into words how much he's done for hockey. And with both of you having footprints in Boston, you know how much that means up there too, guys.
No question. Ashley is just a legendary career and a legendary man, really O'Reilly. 64 years ago tomorrow, and great work by the Bruins to appropriately put his number up in the rafters. Carlson, little backhand feed in front, blocked down low. Theodore pinching in to keep it in, but now Carter lifts it up. Marchessault covering up on D, able to deny Simone. Riley Smith will start it back into the Pittsburgh game with a wrist shot, and Jari with a routine save. He'll hold it. Now Seachan of the Golden Knights now can have a response, having allowed now the last 4 goals to the game.
Well, and it's on them to do that. This is where you've got to find that ability to dig deep, especially on home ice. And it's been talked about, Aspelot to beat the Boar. So getting more success here on home ice. You can say sometimes a homestand can get too long. But they still have one more after this game.
Yeah, this one was supposed to be a six-gamer, as we know. A couple of games postponed over the weekend, and Edmonton and Calgary. One more to go on this 8-game run at the Fortress. It'll be Montreal Canadiens in town on Thursday. Well, the first time since the semi-final series last spring. Stevenson up the middle. Pumped down by Matheson. Luger on the near boards will tip it out. Stone the White Cloud up ahead. Stevenson tripped up by Matheson. White Cloud circles back. Ian Hutton play catch. Golden Knights in the midst of a change up front. Hutton's pass didn't connect with a teammate. Golisar and Rust in a battle. Janmark. Now Golisar, and here's McNabb. Janmark gains the line. Broken up in the slot. Juan Letang, a feather it out to neutral ice. While waiting for Janmark to get onside. He does. Golisar pulls up, snaps it across for Pietrangelo. Long drive, sailing wide left. See it's Janmark in deep. And a threat to Needle. Here's Waugh. Pietrangelo on high. Feeds it down low. Looking for the tip for Janmark. Jari holding tight. And the whistle's blown. The puck had popped free, but the officials lost sight of it.
Well, another good shift from this line of the Golden Knights. Strong plays down low. Great play. Waugh finds Pietrangelo. And he finds Janmark. Janmark just couldn't get a handle. One shot. And they're digging away underneath. Jari does a good job keeping those pads low on the ice. Janmark had a good chance looking for some room. 5-hole.
We'll stay with that group up front. Golden Golden Knights have one loss in their history when leading by 3 goals in a game. On 14th of December 2018 against the Devils here at the Fortress. Led 3-0 and 4-1 that night. Lost 5-4 in overtime. Rodriguez with a wrist shot deflected out of play. Leonard got a piece of it. And a whistle with 11:55 to go. Now this from Knock the injury law.
Focus on the facts when picking a lawyer. Call Knockfee at 702-INJURED.
That game was in New Jersey, December.
What you doing, Ashton?
Hoping not to repeat it.
NHL. Nice.
They were in control of this game after the opening period. The Penguins have rallied back and they're trying to finish this road trip at 4-2. Theodore up the boards, and Matteo has it. Ederson to Marino. And now Malkin shoots it in. Here's Whitecloud. Up the boards, Carrier posting up, tips it out. And Amadio circles back. Stick handling his way to the Pittsburgh end. Theodore throws it down. Jari had a kind of a knuckle on him. Carrier tried to convert the rebound. Whitecloud will throw it in. Amadio and Pedersen, and now Carlson holding. Cycles it down to Amadio behind the net. Feed it out in front, blocked. Carlson gets it back. Coming up on 11 minutes to go in the third. Theodore with a wrist shot, tipped wide by Malkin. Whitecloud pinching in. Carlson coming on Pedersen, but Pedersen able to jam the puck down the ice. Now Theodore with the lead pass. Marchessault racing into the corner. Here, Ruino to the end boards. Carlson, Smith, Marchessault, all in deep. Puck loose to Bluger. Matheson leaves the Penguins on the charge, and he'll throw it on Leonard, blocks it aside. Trangelo digs it out. And he'll feed it up ahead for Marchessault. To the red line, pass to Smith, didn't connect. And icing on Pittsburgh with 10:13 remaining out in the third period.
Wasn't there a bad idea to put pucks on net? Hey, Shea Theodore, you're just going to float this one, and it kind of got your Jari off guard. He couldn't hang on to it, and the rebound popped right in front off his blocker. That both Carey and Amadio with the Toyota instant replay. Couldn't find that rebound.
And it's an offensive zone draw for the Golden Knights. Off the draw, Stone drops it back. Theodore looking. Petrangelo fires, and a shot pass to Stevenson, out of the way by Ruedel. Now Stone tips it on net, save Jari. And Theodore trying to keep that in, but it gets deflected over the glass. This pass at the halfway point of the third period of the Fortress. And the Golden Knights down by 1.
Unlimited cashback match. Only from Discover.
Get cracking and feel unbeatable with new omelet bites from Dunkin'. Bacon and cheddar or egg white and veggie. Made with cage-free eggs and packed with protein. Take on the day with new omelet bites from Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
America's most reliable network is going ultra with Verizon 5G ultra wideband now in many more cities, so you can do more. Hey, it's me. Downloading a movie up to 10 times faster than before. Oh, is that the one where the mom becomes a...
Yeah.
I knew it. And Claire in HD Clarity. Steve, this place is packed. We couldn't even send a text in a crowd before. Now look at David with the connection, posting like crazy. It's fun. 5G ultra wideband is now in more and more places. Verizon is going ultra, so you can too. This is your living room / yoga shanty / regional office / this is the basement / panic room. Maybe what your family needs is a vacation home / vacation home. Find yours on the Verbo app.
brought to you by your Southern Nevada Chevy dealers.
Now we're going to take a look at the Nick Wall line with Yanmark and Colasar. Done some real good work tonight down low. Hit block. Ringwell moved earlier. Hold up on Ringwell. Just put that high glove side. He got the power play goal. Good job standing in front, but they're able to maintain some pressure. These are big bodies, so they can hang onto the puck, get in on the forecheck, make some plays. Here's the last great chance for Yanmark off to the side of the net. I can see for the 5 shots, 5 hits, a couple of blocks tonight. It's really come together. Yanmark had that great stretch.
Now the Golden Knights in search of a game-tying goal. Stone, along with Stevenson and Dadonov up front.
Yep.
Some of the big guns for the Golden Knights. Stone, Marchessault, a lot of shot. Petrangelo, a lot of shot yet in this game. Stevenson up ice. They'll wind it around. Stone tips it back. Petrangelo knocked down on the far boards by Simone. Stone out high. And now Theodore trying to center it. Jari had lost his stick. They've in contact with him in front of the net. They'll play on. Simone gains the line, 1-on-4. And now here's Theodore. Back at center ice, Crosby tips it in. Taken away by Hutton. Approaching 9 minutes to go in the third. Nick Waugh on the bouncing puck. Yanmark. Pass number Riesta from Waugh, who was picked off by Matheson. Puck quickly up ahead. Waugh roaring into the offensive end. Breaks to the boards and winds it around for Yanmark. Now Colasar behind the net. And Hutton to the blue line. Colasar to Waugh, a short feed. Back to Colasar, but that did not connect. Hutton pinching in. Marino clears. Gensel has the go-ahead goal, breaking with Crosby. Gensel passed to Crosby, tipped away by White Cloud, and gloved down by Waugh. Yanmark back the other way for Vegas. Dumoulin taps it away. Colasar was bearing down on him. And now Kapanen, who tied it earlier in the period for Pittsburgh, before the go-ahead goal from Gensel, but an offside. On the Penguins, who'll stop play with 8:09 to go. It's 4-3 Penguins.
Miles Pietrangelo does a good job to keep this puck in. Takes a hit from Simone right at the blue line. And then we saw Jari go down, and actually his own teammate, Jeff Carter's stick kind of got him up behind the mask. As Dadonov was in front, you see Carter's stick on the back of the net from Tristan Jari.
Neutral zone face-off, and then they have changed that third Pittsburgh goal to Jason Zucker. So, but off his stick, Kapanen snapped it towards the net. So it'll read Zucker's second of the game and 6th of the year from Kapanen and Malkin. 28 seconds into the third period. And tied it at the time. And a minute 44 later, Jake Gensel gave the Penguins the lead with his 20th of the season. John Marino. Malkin can't clear. Patrick couldn't keep it in. He'll throw it in and head off. 7.5 left. The cab up ahead of Marchessault. Steers it in deep. Carlson in to get it. And to work his way in a little further. Smith to Marchessault, and now McNabb. Back to Marchessault, long wrist shot. Carlson just missed it on the tip. McNabb puts it on goal and a save. Jari. Boyle jamming it down the boards. McNabb back to get it. White Cloud for Marchessault. He'll start it out. Carlson softly feeds it in. Dumoulin around the board. Simone got a piece of it. And Pietrangelo back to get it. Pietrangelo with a half dozen goals on the year. One shy of the 7 he had a season ago. Theodore had a jump away from him, but no damage done. Stone to Theodore, and the Golden Knights on the move. Theodore has to dot off with him. Wrist shot blocked away by Letang. And now the puck gloved down by Stevenson, covering up for Theodore at the blue line. Jamming away just inside the Pittsburgh end. Now Simone will flip it down.
Icing on the Penguins.
6:15 remaining. Penguins up a goal. We'll take a look at tonight's Taco Bell tape game summary.
You see the score right now?
Wow.
2 in the second, 2 more in the third. Great McNabb, as you see, season high for the Golden Knights in the hit department. But in the goal department, the Golden Knights are down by 1 right now.
Yeah, they're going to find some offense, and we've seen it from this team before, their ability to come back.
5 third period comebacks for wins this year for the Golden Knights. Rodriguez cut off by Dadonov. Here's Stone to Dadonov. Back to Stone. The shovel it to the line for Theodore. Cross to Pietrangelo looking. Couple of double pumps. He'll feed it down the wall. Dadonov lays it off for Stevenson as he
It's the
rotates
net.
out top. Dumoulin in deep.
Oh, God.
Couldn't get it out. Dadonov got a piece of it. Got pulled down. Rodriguez. He'll rip it in. At the end of his shift, mark up the boards. Crosby cuts across, drops it off for Matheson. Back to Crosby and a save, Leonard. Sidney Crosby with a pretty good chance to extend the lead. Now some discussion after the whistle. Mostly Pietrangelo flipped the helmet of Gensel off. Crosby comes over.
I think Gensel may have got a late shot in on Leonard, and all Knights weren't happy with it.
So, everyone is separated here. 5.5 to go in the third. Sidney Crosby with a pretty good chance. And Robin Leonard keeps it a 1-goal deficit for his team.
Magic is calling you to stay at a Disney Resort Hotel, where you're surrounded by Earth's most magical celebration. The fun never stops. Special friends with you. You soar to adventures with extra time in any of the 4 theme parks every day. And now you can save on rooms at select Disney Resort hotels. Why would you stay anywhere else?
You're never responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card.
They say less is more, but we believe more is more. That's why we built our sportsbook app for New York with more ways to bet, more ways to fund your account, more ways to cash in, and more ways to cash out. With payouts delivered straight to your bank account in as little as 2 hours. You want more and more? You got it. FanDuel is now available in New York. Place your first bet on the screen, get up to $1,000 back if you don't win. Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2 to 1. Now, try them today. Only at Wendy's.
Section 117. Coming up on the Finley Automotive Group post-game show, we'll take you back to that great first period by the Vegas Golden Knights, bring a player reaction, and also let you listen in on more media conference. There's still some time left.
You will.
Rescue this one, yes?
Here.
And the Golden Knights still with 5.5
Yep.
to go. Nick Waugh has the Las Vegas goal that gave them a 3-0 lead with 30 seconds to go in the first period.
Still some time left. Vegas starting to turn it up, a little more pressure.
Pietrangelo jams it up the last to neutralize. Bounce away from Letang, and here's Dadonov racing in, and he missed it in. Trying to go short, Tano jarring. Now Stevenson hustling in on Dumoulin. And the puck back to neutral ice. Ryan Russ throws it in. Jake Gensel trying to cut his way loose. And Letang across. Malkin's pass blocked that hit Pietrangelo, and Dadonov will wind it up. Stevenson rink wide to Shea Theodore. He'll fire it in around the boards. Misfit line hops on. Kapanen streaking down the wing. White Cloud there on the coverage, and now William Karlsson. Golden Knights on the attack. First center, Riley Smith. The poke check roll by Mike Matheson to stop him. Marchessault sends it in down the wing. Capturing 36-23 for Pittsburgh. Marchessault, her shot blocked away. And Ruido lifts it out. Malkin, a drop pass for
Wow.
Jason Zucker. Up ice. He'll backhand in around the boards. Here's Hudson. And now White Cloud at the wheel behind his own net. Dishing it off for Ben Hutton. Up the boards for Nick Waugh. With the end mark in, Colasar on the move. Waugh driving wide. Steers it around for Pietrangelo. Pinned with Theodore on D. Waugh shovels it down the boards. Blocked by Pettersson. And then cleared by Boyle. And it's somebody on Pittsburgh bench. They hit the glass. The Penguins are adamant and hit the stanchion. And not somebody on the bench. They have the potential to have an odd man rush. Doesn't matter now.
Not happy at all. Well, it was heading towards the bench. Let's see if it actually got there. Well, Boyle's the one who shot it. He had the best view, and it looks like that did indeed catch that last stanchion.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah.
Well, Penguins didn't like it. They had a chance for a promising rush up the ice, but dropping it center ice now. 3.5 minutes remaining. Pietrangelo for Theodore. Deflected down, so no icing. Letang hard around the boards and out. This will be icing. And a face-off back in the Pittsburgh end. Golden Knights have been on a heck of a run here in terms of out shooting their opponents. 23 games in a row, the longest run in the NHL in 21 years. Chances are that's going to win tonight.
Oh, I'd have to get a lot here in the last 3:17.
One shot away from tying it, though. Stevenson and Carter on this draw. Stevenson gets the boot. And Stoll will come in against Carter. Penguins emerge with possession. Simone lifts it out. Rodriguez bats it to Vegas territory. Pietrangelo up ahead for Stoll. Offside though. Donatoff jumped the gun. And a whistle. 3:04 remaining.
Well, the Penguins have done a real nice job this third period, kind of stacking up their blue line. And a lot of times the Golden Knights have tried to carry it in. It's been knocked away when they've been able to shift open ice, get in. The tough recovery is when they've had their best sustained pressure.
And the Penguins control this draw. Pittsburgh looking for its 13th win in 15 games. Great run the Penguins have been on for all that. Still a wild card team in the East, the first wild card team.
They pretty much have the 8 teams in the East. They just got to decide what order they'll be in.
Top divisions, the Metro and the Atlantic. Enter the Metro. Golden Knights atop the Pacific, but coming into tonight's action.
They haven't played like it. Well, I mean, before they did when they had the 3-0 lead. Now they're just playing like shit. Recently they've been playing like shit. Like in this game right now, like you have a 3-goal lead, and then you just blow it to the Pittsburgh Penguins. See, no lead is safe in this sport. Literally had a 3-goal lead, 3-0, and the Penguins are winning 4-3.
one goal in his last 17.
4 unanswered goals by the Penguins to take the lead. 4 goals.
Carlson and Carter on this draw. Matheson will tap it back and collect it behind his own net.
They got a freaking.
And Bluger up ahead. Now with a
Vegas,
body
you
up
just
again.
got to try to.
Matheson has the puck.
I don't do something here. Like, come on, we only got
McLeod back
like
together.
just about 2 minutes left.
And now McNabb up ahead. The
But it's been a
center.
pretty entertaining game so
Back
far.
into
Not gonna lie.
Carlson. Leonard looking towards the bench. He'll stay for now, though. And Bluger for Pittsburgh runs it in. Boyle and Whitecloud. And now Theodore. Leads the Golden Knights to center. Marchessault over to the zone. Leonard to the bench for the extra attacker.
And they pulled Leonard,
6
so
meters for Vegas.
Pittsburgh.
Carlson in deep. Swings it around to Petrangelo.
Come on.
Stones the extra
Imagine.
player on for the VGK. Golden Knights have scored 5 goals this year on 6 on 5. Petrangelo to Theodore. Marchessault holding. Wrist shot. Santori. Marchessault's first shot of the night. Jari holds on with 1:21 to go.
Well, moving around. Marshall wanted the one-timer. Just kind of a little bit out of the reach. See, how's it take it? Head up. Never bad play. Get it to the net. The Old Knights now in a defensive zone draw. Easy save for Jari. Nobody able to get in front.
Jonathan Marchessault had 31 shots on goal the first 6 games of the homestand. That's his first of this game. Now the Stevenson line with Patrick, Petrangelo, and Theodore. Stone feeds it. Theodore has it straight away. Petrangelo for the drive, blocked in front. And Carter feeds it up ahead. Crosby has Gensel. Crosby scores into the empty net.
Sidney Crosby, empty netter.
Goal for the Penguins. Sidney Crosby, the empty netter, and it's 5-3.
5-3 Penguins.
It comes through the open net. So they set up the one-timer at the point. That comes right out. Good patience by
Penguins.
Carter.
Pretty much. That's pretty much game. So nice bullseye, empty netter, straight through the middle basically of it, and Crosby gets a goal and pretty much seals the deal here in Vegas. 5-3 Pittsburgh. Oh, Vegas. Sometimes I really don't understand it.
They storm back. Icing here on the Golden Knights. 4th time this year, the Golden Knights have allowed 5 unanswered goals. The first time in the Fortress. Touching whatever was discussed on the Pittsburgh side in the first intermission. Sometimes it's a lot. Sometimes I would imagine you don't have to say much. Mike Sullivan and his team, they turned everything around after trailing 3-0 in this game.
Well, I did, and you spoke about it. You got some guys that have won cups together in there together, and experience, accountability. They understand what needed to be done, and they did it. They came in that second period and completely flipped.
That should have been a trip, but okay. Just under a minute.
Struggles at T-Mobile Arena will continue. They'll go to 2-3-2 on this homestand. And 12-10-2 at home. Mentioned earlier, Shane, that sometimes homestands can be too long. One more to go on this.
25 to go in the third.
Great tough 4-game swing. Washington, Carolina, Florida, and Tampa. Ogden lifting it out. It was the best line for the Golden Knights in this game. Waugh, Colasar, Yenmark, they're on the ice to finish the game. But for just the second time in their history, the
That's
Golden
it.
Knights lose when leading by 3.
Wow.
They're come from behind 5-3.
Great job by the Pittsburgh Penguins to come all the way back after down 3-0. They came all the way back and they won it. They freaking they stole this game. They
You don't want to have excuses. There isn't any, but you got to find a way to turn it around. They got one more home game before they head out on the
I just no words for Vegas. I mean, it's unfortunate that that we freaking blew a 3-goal lead. But hey, it's an entertaining game. It was a very entertaining game. Many great goals. That one by Zucker wasn't that great though, but I mean, it's a goal, so a nice shot out the face off, and Zucker. That was a nice goal because he redirected it from the shot by Kapanen, hit out the post, which that was the go-ahead goal to make it 4-3. Sidney Crosby gets an empty netter, 5-3. So good game, Penguins, and yeah. So that's gonna be pretty much it for this stream. I had a fun time streaming this. It was a very entertaining game. Unfortunate the Knights couldn't hold their lead, but hey, good game by the Penguins. They played well. They've been playing really well the last few games. So that's going to be it for this stream, and I'll be streaming the Jets and Capitals tomorrow. So yeah, till tomorrow, this is Hockey Fan 63 with Detroit Red Wings Fan 40, aka Ashton Russell, aka falls asleep on every call. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Good night, and till tomorrow.